Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 2,000 points, Chaos versus Imperium. We're going to go for the league here. So Alpha Legion are going to begin their campaign to replace the Black Legion. This is a new Chaos Legion on the channel with ambitions to reach the top. They fight dirty and they fight by stealth and ambush. We'll see how well the Imperial Fists can cope against an attack from the Alpha Legion Chaos Space Marines. So for extra content and help support us on the channel, you can join us on YouTube channel membership. Most people go for Aspect Warrior level, which unlocks all the bonus content that we have. You can also support us on Patreon. A big thank you to the new Patreon supporters that have joined us recently. The new channel members that have joined the higher tiers as well. Link for Patreon below. You can also join us. Go to the channel homepage, hit the join button. And again, the link below you can follow as well. And you can join the channel. It helps support us, helps keep the battle reports and the content coming. So for the Alpha Legion, this is the updated list featuring the Landraider. For them in this game, recently added to the list, and the list has been changed around just as we adapt here for fighting in the league and on the channel. So in no particular order, I have a Chaos Lord across here. He's taking a Demon Hammer and a Plasma Pistol. I'll go through the marks for these in just a moment. And it's the Pack-Bound Zealots detachment that I'm taking here for this Chaos Space Marine Force. Then taking a Rhino across here. Then to go inside them and to join with the Chaos Lord is a squad of 10 chosen, fully kitted out. There's a couple of the double close combat weapons in there. There's 2 Power Fists in the squad as well. And they're maxing out on the number of Plasma Pistols that you can take also. But a full squad of 10 chosen. The idea is they go in the Rhino and they're joined by the Chaos Lord. We have 2 squads. We used to have 1, but we've now got 2 squads of 5 Chaos Terminators. They do look great painted up for the Alpha Legion. So in one squad's the Heavy Flamer, the other squad taking the Autocannon. I've maxed out a number of Power Fists that you can take on this squad. You can take 3. The other squad's got 2 Power Fists and a Chain Fist in there, and the rest are equipped with cursed weapons. There's a number of Combi Bolters in each of those squads as well. Then running a squad of Possess. They're kind of on their way out of the list, but I'm going to give them another chance here in this game. Going to switch them up, so they're not going to go inside the Landraider. They're going to start outside, and we're going to change the mark on those as well. I'll come back to them in just a moment. Then we have Warpsmith in the list. Then we have Comiscus himself, the Warlord for this Chaos Space Marine Force. So it's the Lord Discordant. I have given him enhancement, Talisman of Burning Blood, so the ability to pick up some extra strength and attacks and so on for him. Then 2 Venom Crawlers, they're at the back. The Landraider with the Las Cannons, Heavy Bolter. Havoc Launcher on there, there's a Combi Bolter on there also. 2 squads of Havocs, 1 equipped with Las Cannons. The squad leader is taking a Plasma Gun, and then a Melter Gun on the squad leader for the squad there just behind, and Reaper Chain Cannons on the regular models. And then finally across here we have a squad of 10 Chaos Cultists. They're painted up just like Traitor Guardsmen from James's regiment. So as far as marks of chaos go, I've made some little markings here just to help me remember and just so the opponent knows what's going on as well. So for the Terminators, the mark for them is Zinch on both of those squads. Then the Lord Discordant, mark of Khorne. And then we have mark of Nurgle on the Warpsmith. Both squads are Havocs. The Landraider, and also the Chaos Cultist. And then there's a number of units unmarked. They're just Chaos Undivided. So that's going to be the Rhino, the Possessed, the Chosen, Chaos Lord, and the 2 Venom Crawlers. So was running these as Nurgle to go inside the Landraider. Going to run them as Undivided this time. I can tap into reroll my wound rolls for those who have stratagem, which would be good when they pop their devastating wounds. That's the idea of those. I'll give them another chance here with the Possessed. So I'm going to point out this Landraider. It's been put together. It's a 3D print upgrade kit. So you get the original Chaos Landraider, which is okay, but it's very standard and sort of spiky. And I wanted one, always wanted one for the Alpha Legion that was specific to them. If you remember Ikarus Passon, he put together the upgrade kit for the Landraider for Tom's World Eaters. Looked absolutely fantastic. Tom did a great job painting it up. Got in touch with him and then asked, could you do one for the Alpha Legion? Because looking at some of the Imperial options that he has, maybe taking some of the Chaos ones that he's done, but he said no, it is worth going for an actual sculpt for the Black Legion. So that's what he's done. So we've called it out before in a previous game with James's Astronaut Tyrant, but here it is again. And I'm just going to shout it out a second time. So I'll put links below. You can find him on Instagram. He has an Etsy store for the UK and in the rest of the world as well. And he's shipping locally from different locations around the world. So he said that he can get this to you pretty much wherever you are. So you can check him out. I've been following on Instagram. He's got the Alpha Legion one, World Eaters, loads of others. There's some amazing stuff that he's done for the Night Lords. And not just Landraiders, you're looking at Rhinos, Vindicators. He's done stuff for the Imperium as well. And then there's different projects on the way also. But check him out, Ikarus pattern for your own Landraider for your Chaos Legion. The Alpha Legion one here. I was really happy with how it's turned out. So you can check him out. I'll put the links in the video description below. So we'll see how it gets on. In the games I've been playing, it's been doing rather well. I'm using it a bit differently to the regular style for Landraiders. It usually hangs at the back, quite stealthy, providing some vital backline fire support. We'll see how it copes though against the Imperial Fists. We'll take a look now and see what they have in their list. Mike Walker will take command. Alright, so 2,000 points of Imperial Fists. Mike Walker very happy to take command here. He's led them to victory and has used them well, but this is the high pressure game. They're in the league. Imperial Fists have already played a game and not done too well. They need a good, solid win here if they're to stand a chance. Plus, the great need to stop a second Chaos Legion from rising to glory on the channel. Plus, I think it's an absolute classic matchup here. Chaos Space Marines against Space Marines is always a good combination. So mostly Imperial Fists. I've got some ideas for a final list of those, but for now I'm going to fill in some gaps with some help from their Red Scorpion brethren. And on the subject of Red Scorpions, there is a large commission currently ongoing with Siege Studios to really bulk that army out, pretty much finish it. So exciting times ahead, hopefully, for the Red Scorpions with their own list and their own style. But we can look forward to that coming. But for now, the Fists will fight on. So no particular order with these. Captain in Gravis armor across here. Captain Parmenion. Indomitable Fury upgrade being taken for him. I have a regular lieutenant with Power Fist across here. Then we have Chaplain on a bike. He'll join the bikers, is the idea of him. A regular Chaplain on foot over here. Then with the points and the way this list is running, there's a second Captain in Gravis armor. The idea is that he can go with the heavy intercessors. 2 squads of intercessors, 1 squad across here, 2 squads of 10. A Power Fist for the sergeant in each of those squads. So 1 here, and then 1 across this side with the Red Scorpions. Squad of Inceptors with their Assault Bolters, squad of 3. Squad of Outriders, squad of 3. And then within that unit, they've been joined by an ATV, and that's carrying a multi-melter. We then have Eradicators, a squad of 6. 4 melter rifles and 2 multi-melters in with that squad. Then heavy intercessors, 2 heavy bolters in that squad. And then for the theme here, for the siege sort of theme, we have a Hammerfall bunker in the corner. We have a servo turret taking the las cannon option. And then 2 dreadnoughts here, which have proved tough in pretty much every game. A Redemptor dreadnought with the macro plasma incinerator and fist. And then a Brutalis dreadnought, which is brilliantly themed for an Imperial Fist army, taking the multi-melter option. Now it's modeled with the fists, but it's going to run the talons here, which are a little bit better, so that's the option it's going to take for close combat. And then the detachment to match in with the theme here, it's the one that's kind of themed for the Imperial Fist, so it's the Anvil Siege Force is the detachment being taken for the Space Marine Army. So that's the list for the Imperial Fists. Army Commanders and Sub-Commanders have been allocated. Army Commanders is Phoenix Lords on the channel. We alternate and rotate them around, 1 taking command for each side for each of our games. Then we have Sub-Commanders that's taken from the Autarch supporting us on channel membership. So for the Imperial Fists, it's Midnight Miniatures, or Chris Hutchings here for this game. Plays Astromilitarum amongst other factions, so I'm sure he'll be happy enough to be the commander here for the Imperial Fists. And then Sub-Commander plays Black Templars. It's Sam Hermes, who'll be the Sub-Commander here in this game. And then for the Alpha Legion, Nate Miller in command of those. He's donated a number of models that helped with the project, one of the Phoenix Lords. And then for Sub-Commander, it's Darth Window, one of the Autarch supporters on membership. And I think Darth Window plays Chaos Demons, so quite fitting for his allocation for the Alpha Legion. That's the two lists here ready to go. We'll take a look at scenario and deployment next for this League battle. So we have a mission. It's linchpin for this battle. So it's all revolves around, there's a big bonus if you're able to hold on to your home objective and then grab objectives in no man's land. So turn 2 onwards, if you're not in control of your home objective, which is this one here for the Alpha Legion, then each objective outside your deployment zone is worth 3 victory points. If you're able to control your home objective, then each objective marker outside of your deployment zone is worth 5. So massive incentive to defend your base, defend the home objective, and then move out and grab the secondary objectives. Adapt or die is the mission rule for this one, and then sweeping engagement is the deployment. So then for adapt or die, twice per battle after drawing a secondary mission card, that player can draw another secondary mission card, then shuffle one of those 2 secondary mission cards back into the secondary mission deck. That's if we're both playing tactical missions, which we both will be going for the random draw in this battle. Sweeping engagement for deployment. It's just like a step. Here, one of the unique deployments for the Nexus deck. So deployment zone for the Alpha Legion, marked by the dice running across here. And then the Imperial Fists, Mike just using the green dice on this occasion to mark their deployment zone. There's 5 objectives on the board. The home objective here for the Alpha Legion. 1 dead center, just here at this warp portal. 1 on the right hand side in no man's land, just here, the entrance to that canister or container. And then 1 just here in no man's land. And then Mike's home objective over there next to the AdMech terrain. So in regards to terrain, we've talked about it here. We're going to play a nice even balance of obscuring terrain. So we're going to play sealed buildings and containers on these structures. So this structure, the whole of it across here, we're going to play as obscuring, and we'll go by the hard edge. Same with the warp portal. Same with this smaller structure. Then this structure across here just as one piece. This structure, including the containers and the walkways there, that large building, and then those 2 joined together play as obscuring as well in this game. So you can be obscured behind cover, you can gain cover from it, but if you're on top, you're not going to get the benefit of cover. There's also some boxes and barrels, tank traps and defences, some pipes as well, scattered around the board. So that's terrain. We'll now start alternating placing units on the board next. I mentioned the Batamat and terrain that we're using in this game. So Batamat is from GameMat.eu, 60 by 44 inches in size for this desert mat. And then we're also using an individual piece of terrain from them, the warp portal there in the middle, and also the industrial terrain set, which is these containers, these buildings. You get 4 in that set. You get the large building across there. You get some containers, some boxes with that set as well, and also the pipes come with that set also. Link for GameMat.eu in the video description below. You'll also find an 11% discount code that you can use across the store. Alright, so deployment's done for the Alpha Legion. Mike's just finishing off the last of his units for the Fists. So Landraider sheltering across here. Now inside that is the Las Cannon Havoc team. Possessed in front of them this time, just deploying to here. Then Warpsmith next to the Landraider, and then also we have the Chaos Cultist just hovering on the objective. Then, not sure what to do with these ones with the Reaper Chain Cannons, range 24. I've stuck them here. We'll see which direction they need to go during the game. I don't want to expose them, so we're just sheltering behind this obscuring terrain for now. And the Rhino parked here, engine running on idle, getting ready to move out across to the objective that is just here. It's the intent for the Rhino. Now inside of that is the Chosen, joined by the Chaos Lord. Inside the Landraider with the Havocs, flanking with Comiscus and then the 2 Venom Crawlers. Deep striking with both squads of Terminators. And then that's the Chosen with their Chaos Lord inside the Rhino. So that's deployment done for the Alpha Legion. So deployment here for the Imperial Fists. Mike's just placing a couple of models on the board, so we'll go through reserves here first of all. Inceptors, deep striking in, quite obvious. The usual tactic that Mike likes to do, and let's take the Eradicators and flank with them. They've been joined by the regular Gravis Captain, the second in command. The Brutalis has gone into flank mode as well. First time either of us have done it for the Imperial Fists, but Mike's decided to experiment at this point as the league second game comes in. It's very tricky for deployment, this one. No one really wants to go near the middle. I reckon it's going to be a big crossfire zone. And the flanks certainly cannot be ignored. There's crucial no man's land objectives on each flank. So both sides are putting more effort onto the flanks, I think. So across here, Lieutenant joining a squad of intercessors. They may well receive some help later on. Redemptor Dreadnought sheltering here, bearing in mind this is obscuring terrain. The bunkers here, just in range of the objective. And then the heavy intercessors, they've been joined by Captain Parmenion, so the more close combat type gravis captain has gone with them. So it may well be the case that he drives and pushes forwards onto that central objective. Second intercessor squad across here, joined by the chaplain on foot. This is a flanking or a force that's ready to push around on this flank. Servo turret as a reaction to my Rhino just across the other side. So Mike, if he goes first, you can get some early shots against that. And Bikers poised and ready to sweep round on this flank to go after the flank objective, which is just over there. So you can expect some crucial flank battles to take place here in this game. A watch of interest to see who attempts to go through to the middle of the table. There is a no man's land objective up for grabs. It's engines revving here. It's a bit of a race to this objective. Bikers are fast enough. Rhino again ready to go. Who strikes first will be crucial. As Chaos chosen, they're dangerous enough. But if their transport's popped and they're attacked with firepower and combat first, they will fold. We'll go on to the first turn of the game. First or second important to you? Kind of.
I kind of just want to go first because I'm on first.
Oh, right. Yeah, Mike's we'll roll up here. Chaos Scum 5 and 5.
That's happened last time.
A 6. A 2. We will go first, and we'll take first turn and not give it to you here. Well, not that we get the choice. You have to, if you roll the dice and roll high enough, you have to go first. But Alpha Legion to begin this game here. We'll go on to the first turn of the battle. Chaos Space Marines to go first. So turn 1 for the Alpha Legion movement is done. So, we rolled a 1 here, but still being able to move 9, and Possessed have actually been able to achieve something quite good for us. They moved out onto this flank objective straight away. Secondaries in play for us is extend battle lines, which can be done on turn 1. So hold your home objective and then grab a no man's land objective. The other one's recover assets, which is performing actions in the 3 different zones. So your deployment zone, the opponent's, and no man's land. You've got to start the action, then survive through to the end of your opponent's turn. I'm happy enough just to let that one go and then pick up the bonus CP at the end of the turn. Because a lot of our stratagems are quite tasty, and so CP is very useful indeed. We then dropped off the laser cannon team. We're going to go after the bunker. Move the Landraider across to get a shot across against the bunker as well. Warpsmith has moved across. These are going to sit here on this objective. They are sticky on objective, but I've got to watch out for deep strikers such as the Inceptors. Rolled a 6 of these. We've moved them through to the middle, 11 inches. And then the Rhino rolled a 5 for its advance. So -2 for pivot. and then got to about here, and then a 5-inch move getting us onto the objective. I think a fair bit of firepower is going to come its way. That's movement done. Shooting phase next. Mike's going to go first here. The bunker with its Overwatch. Could be the last thing it does. That's a chaosy torment.
2, 4, 6 for the heavy boulder, right?
Yeah, looking for
6s.
6s. Sustained of 6. Okay.
1. Sustain hits 1.
Yep.
5's the wound. Alright. What's your toughness?
Oh, could be 10 on a rhino. No, it's toughness 9.
Yeah, so 5's the wound. It's twin linked. Just the 1.
Okay.
This 1 cover.
3 up. Ah, goes through. 2 wounds already. All right, dropping down to 8 wounds left. Crack shot next.
Yeah.
2 shots in 6s.
2 shots need 6s. We get 1.
Got 1. 3's
3's.
to wound. Got the wound. Dark. Come on.
-2 to -1.
Goes through. Oh, go ahead. I've got to save these CP.
D6 plus 1. 4.
4 more. Dropping down to 4 wounds left. Not bad from the bunker. Not too bad. That's a free Overwatch that it gets. It's almost taken the rhino out. And so, I think narratively, in response, we should give it a go, right? So we'll go Dark Pacts on him, and we'll unleash our las cannon firepower at the bunker. And then we'll put some heavy bolter and small arms firepower into the intercessors.
It's -3, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, -3.
So -2 puts me with 4 up. Armor Contempt, if I play it, puts me with 3 up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll play Armor Contempt.
Armor of Contempt on the bunker, plus cover. We're going to struggle to get through here, but we'll give it a go. Dark Pact. Mike's seen this, but not played against this Landraider yet. Dark Pact fails to go off, so we'll take a D3. And take 3. Come on, Landraider, dropping down to 13. Warpsmith will keep his job. Okay. So we'll go for sustained. We still can do the regular Dark Pact. So
Yeah,
we'll go
so
for
we'll do
sustained on 6s. Okay, so we've got 3 hits. And yeah, what is the toughness of this thing? It is going to be tough.
12.
It is 12, so 4's to wound. And we get 1. 1 save.
3 up then, yeah.
And passed, yeah, well done. What's his base save? A 3 up or a 2 up?
2 up.
It's a 2 up. 2 up, 3 up, 4 up, 5 up. 4 up for cover and 3 up for Armor of Contempt. Yeah, 3s it is. Ooh, okay. We'll go Heavy Bolter at the intercessors. They've all hit with sustained. 3's to wound. Twin linked. Yeah, they'll go through. -1/+1 for cover, so 3 ups.
4,
On 4, yeah. Mike obviously plays Black Legion, so he knows the rules well enough for the Chaos Space range. 1 goes through, damage 2, yeah. So 1 intercessor brought down. First scratch to Mike, first blood to us. Another Chaos Torment. I'm in the I'm in the Chaos mood here. Then we'll check range 24. There is the combi weapon shot. Just the 1. A 6, great, sustained. Devastating wounds on 4s. And 2 devastating wounds come through. No. Oh, yeah. Anti-infantry 4+.
Yeah.
Devastating wounds. Well, that's handy.
So I tend to run them on my Terminators.
Yeah. So it comes with... I'm just checking, but it says here, this model can be equipped with one of the following. A combi bolter or a combi weapon. Yeah, I chose the combi weapon. Anti-infantry 4+ devastating wounds. Rapid fire 1, but the 6 got us the extra hit. All good. Picked off a Marine. Tasty stuff. Then we've also got the Havoc Launcher, which would be D6 and then +2 for the size of Mike's unit. It's range 48. 8 shots. And we're looking at 2s here. So 2s. All of them with a sustained. So it's got 9 hits. 3's to wound. And Mike will just get 3 up saves. but it's actually on 7 dice. Good bit of Dakka here from this thing against the infantry squad. And another one does sneak through. 2 more wounds. Another Marine lost. Interesting. Okay, so 3 slain in total. The squad's large enough, but 3 casualties caused. That's that finished. I should have mentioned the Warpsmith Bless. This gives it +1 to hit rolls. So now we're going to go for the Laser Cannon team on top, the supporting team here. So same target after the bunker. So a Dark Pact of these, which we pass. Oh, it's scary. So 4 shots for the Laser Cannons. And 5s will pop extras. Ooh, okay, so 4 hits +2. Then 4s to wound. It's a good opportunity if we can get these wounds, which we've only got 2. So 2 go through, and it's 3 up saves. And Mike's blocked on a 6 and a 3, just about, but not a scratch here. Bringing back, give me flashbacks here, against that Rogel Dawn, which we bounced against multiple times. But the combination of cover and Armour of Contempt really helping. Has literally helped that bunker out, because there was a 3 there, wasn't there, which would have gone through.
3 there, and then a 3 against the Landraider.
Right, well then that's kept away the damage coming through. Well done. Would have been 2d6 +2. Would have been 10 wounds. The stratagem stopped it for a CP. Well worth it. So that actually marks the end of the shooting phase and the end of the turn. There's no combats for us, and we've pretty much achieved what we wanted to do. He wanted to take out the bunker, but didn't. But got onto this one. Got onto that objective across there. So we have fulfilled extend battle lines and recover assets we've dumped for the extra CP. So we'll get 5 points for extend battle lines. So the Alpha Legion off the mark here with 5 points on the board. End of turn for them. Opening salvos from the Chaos Space Marines. We'll see how the Imperial Fists respond here to this initial move from the Alpha Legion. Turn 1 for them coming up next. All right, so movement here for the Imperial Fists. They have to go for it. Just saying this at the beginning of this battle, they have to go for it. They lost their first game in the league, and so for them to stand any chance, they've got to pick up a lot of points. Need to win, but they've got to pick up a lot of points, and so they really have to go for it in this game. So you may well see Mike go for some extreme moves here, but it's all in a bid to pick up as many points as possible. So Intercessors sticky on here and moving through. The bikes have dashed around the flank as predicted, so they're going to go after that Rhino, which is teetering on the brink of destruction anyway. Backed up by the servo turret. I think Mike's pushed this forward 3 inches as well, just to push it further around in that direction. Secondaries in place, recover assets and no prisoners. Storm hostile objective will be shuffled back into the deck. That was drawn as well. Bunker here, pushing forwards and making their bid towards that central objective of the captain and his heavy intercessors. Dreadnought's moved around here. It's got itself in line of sight and range of the Landraider. And then across here, if Mike goes after it, we'll see, because it is stealthy. I think Mike knows that, so we'll see what unit choices he goes after. But I think he's going to do a trick, but we'll see. I'll not tell him what it is, because then I'll do it. But I think he's going to do it anyway. As Intercessors moving around, bearing in mind there's a lieutenant with them, they've got themselves in range of the objective, so a mini fight about to take place across here with the Imperial Fist Intercessor squad and the Possessed. Looks like we'll have that objective, but only for a fleeting moment. The Imperial Fist looks set to try and take it over on that flank. So movement done. We'll go on to shooting phase next. So this is a league game. I can't tell Mike the tricks. This is a bit more of a slightly competitive, more serious battle here. Alpha Legion want to do well, so I'm not going to advise on cool moves, but I think Mike knows what he's going to do. Here we go. So which order shall we?
Start with the servo turret first.
Right. Simple task. Rhino.
Rhino.
Go ahead.
2 shots hit on 2s. Want to start early. Nicholas Douglas.
Nicholas Lucas for the Imperium. Yeah. Ooh, 2 hits. I was going to play Smoke, but I thought, now we'll leave it. But he would have missed if Smoke was in play. But too late now. 3s to wound.
3s, yeah.
Here we go. And both go through on 2 5s. There's no cover there. And you're -3.
Yep.
And 6s. 2. Both blocks. Double 6. Oh. And you know, in my mind, as I was about to roll that, my mind was like, well, Chris Comiskey could roll 2 6s, and then it happened. Wow. Okay.
Yep, that ruins the next one.
That's mad, right? 4 wounds to strip away. It's not all over yet. There's still plenty of options that can go after the rhino.
Because you're within range of 12, I'm selecting that unit to give me Catechism of Fire. My shooting now has Devastating
wounds, yeah.
Yep. Okay. So I'll start with the multi-milda.
Okay.
2 shots hitting on 3s.
Ah, you could just pop smoke again. There's another 2.
There's only 1 hit enemy.
3. Toughness 9.
5s, yeah.
No wound. Okay.
Alright.
It's down to Daka. From the bikers with the devastating wounds, they may be able to strip off a few from this rhino, which at this point is refusing to die.
So they've all got twin bolt rifles along with the chaplain, so I'm going to do the chaplain at the same time because there's no difference. Yep, no difference.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. And
yeah, the ATV is going to get a bit as well.
5.
All right. 10 shots.
Yeah.
In 3s. Be 3s followed by 6s. All right, so far so good.
I would like them 6s again.
There's 1.
So
1 devastating wounds, yeah. Dropping down to 3 wounds left. So a little way to go. Okay. It's a dice game, and it can be infuriating at times. Yep. Mike's going to have to direct more firepower to get rid of this rhino. All right, so Mike's gone for the bunker, and he's declared it into the Landraider. All of it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he's trying to coax me into using the stratagem to burn up a CP, which I can make this thing disappear. But I will leave it. I'll let Mike go for the shots here. So Sam Hermes calls upon another Imperial Patreon, Black Templars. And that's Sam Hermes. He's second in command, actually, in this game. So commanders, I called out the names. Not sure if we allocated them. So for the Imperial Fist, Midnight Miniatures, Chris Hutchings, that's going to be on Captain Parmenion, who's currently right over here with his bid towards the central objective. Then Sam Hermes will be the other captain, who's off the board on the flank. Yes, he's off the table at the moment. Then Nate Miller's going to go on to Comiscus here, be the commander, and then Darth Windu is actually on the Chaos Lord, just here, the second in command. Right, go ahead. So we're going to fire
the
heavy bolters.
Heavy bolters, yeah.
Okay, 3s.
3s, yep, because it hasn't moved.
Whoa.
No, I'll go for that, and then that, and then that.
Nice.
Yep.
6s to wound.
6s, yep.
1.
1 linked.
2 up. Oh, sorry, twin link carry on, so we block 1. And another 1 comes through. 2 up. Ah! I could command reroll that to keep 2 wounds away. Yeah, I think I probably will. Because it should be straightforwards on the command reroll. 2, thankfully. Alright, so I kept the 2 damage. I'd rather keep that away. I want to keep this Landraider alive for as long as possible. Now 2 rocket shots, which both hit.
5s.
5s to wound, yeah. Strength 10.
No, sorry, 3s.
Whoa.
Strength 10 to your toughness.
12?
Oh, sorry. 5s, yeah.
5s to wound. Scared me then.
Yeah. Oh, nope.
It's the Hunter Killer Missiles, very high strength. I think that's strength 14. Right, so 2 do go. No, they don't. Oh, bounced. Okay. So it's worked out well. I refuse to obscure. It's called Festering Miasma. If you're over 18 inches away, then you can't be shot at. So it's very useful for him taking the Nurgle keyword. Mike's tried to tempt me into using that against the bunker, but I've said no. I think Mike acknowledges a bit of wisdom there. It's come from battlefield experience, so I'm trying to save it for maybe other shots coming through against that or against other targets. That's what I'm trying to anticipate here. It's a mind game going on at the moment. So that's the move I thought you might do. So Mike's now declared the Dreadnought into these.
Yep.
Right, so that now puts me in a conundrum. I could obscure these, but then he'll switch targets and go after the Landraider. He's using my own stratagem against me here. Well, I have to do it. I want to keep these alive, so I'm going to pay the CP on these to make these disappear. So Mike will reallocate his target to...
Yep, so...
I think the Landraider can...
Yep, Landraider for the...
Heavier stuff?
The heavy stuff, and then all the small...
Softer stuff into the possessed, alright. So Mike's still got a good move out of this yet. So, and it's a tactical move for Mike. If he can kill the possessed, getting off the objective, he's now snatched it with the Intercessor squad. The Chaos Space Marines don't have much to go after him with that's currently on the board, at least. So
I'll do the small stuff then and the possessed.
Yep, starting with that first.
So
Oath of Moment, by the way, is on those.
Yeah, so the 8 Gallon Cannon shots.
Yep.
3's rerolling.
Nice.
And then strength 5, toughness.
Toughness 6, I think, on these. Yep, toughness 6.
We'll want the 6s anyway. So. No, we've got 2 wounds at Dev Wound.
Okay, 3 ups. Foul both and a devastating wound or slay one. So model gone.
Twins frag grenade launcher.
Yep.
D6 shots for 3.
Is it blast?
Blasts, yep.
Extra 1.
So 3's. Rerolling because of both. Ball hit.
Helpful.
And then this will be 5's again.
Yeah.
It's twin linked. So 3, no AP, 1 damage.
Okay, 3 ups. Number 2 get through. Ouch. Okay.
The Twin Storm Bolter will be the last of the small stuff. 3's, 2 hits. 5's, twin linked, 1. Just the 1, no AP again.
Pass that one.
Right. So the
Macroplasma.
I'll get the Ikarus rock put out of the way first.
Sorry, yeah.
D3 shots for 3. Sorry, that was Macroplasma. 3's. 2 hits. It'll be 5's to wound. 1. -1. Back 2 up.
I think you reroll one of your hits if you go after the same target. The possessed.
No, that was the Ikarus rocket pod that I was going into.
Oh, it is going into him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so roll up a save.
Fine.
Passed. Okay.
Now the Macroplasma.
Oh boy. Oh, Michael Fryer.
Michael Fryer.
A proud Space Marine player.
This is where it could go wrong.
He does have a habit of rolling ones, I would say. The 5. Okay. 6 shots.
6. Yeah. 3's.
Okay. All right. 4 hits.
This is strength. No, that's only strength now.
5's to wound.
Yeah. Okay.
String of 5s would be good though. There's 2. There's 3. Oh, okay. Trouble.
-4.
Oh.
-3.
5 ups. Damage.
Flat 3.
Wow, man.
5 trying to chink some of the.
I get a bit nervous now. Carl Roden for some tyrannic chitting. Need some 5s. We got 1, thankfully, at least. 6 damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not good. Dropping down to 7. Whoa. Ouch. Landraider's taken a hit. There's no doubt about it. And that sneaky Dreadnought. Okay. Well, press on. There's more firepower to come. Right, before Mike forgets, getting it in the right order, grenade stratagem will come from the Marines here, going into the possessed.
Yeah.
Mike wants to do a good job on this objective, get them cleared out of the way.
I recall it was 6 dice on 4s.
Yeah, 4 ups on 6 dice. it's bang on average here. 3 come free. So I'm just going to shift that 1 over and take off another model. So that's 2 gone, 3 left. Daka next, may as well with them. Yeah, okay. So the squad's going to offload all they have. So the squad's going to shoot now. Plasma pistol first from the lieutenant. It could be enough just to pick off that last wound from the possessed model.
Yeah, so on 2.
2s.
That's a lethal.
It's a lethal from himself. Mike doesn't need to supercharge because it doesn't need damage 2. So all goes through. AP minus
2.
Minus 2 cover. That is a save, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up. So we've got there's a couple of grenade launchers to come. There's bolter shots as well. So there's 5 with regular bolt rifles. So it'll be 10 shots. And as we've seen already, lethals will go through on 6s.
Yeah.
Mike's trying to pick off the last wound. You may well fire crack shots into the other models. So 3s, all rerollable.
So 2 lethals.
5s to wind.
5 to win, yeah. Just a 3.
3 come free. 3 ups with cover. And 1 goes through, which is enough. So mini mission accomplished, model removed. If you like the Alpha Legion, I'll show you the colour scheme here. So if you like the Alpha Legion, there is a painting tutorial for them on the channel, how to paint Alpha Legion. Same process I've used for models big and small, for these, for the vehicles, for all the models here. They've been painted using the same process. You're free to copy that. Check out the tutorial on the channel for the Alpha Legion. So 2 models left. 2 crack shots, I'm guessing?
Yep.
3s.
3s. Rerolling.
Roll.
Lethal.
A lethal as well, brilliant.
3s.
Yes, 2 go through. Minus
2, so got a -1.
4 ups. Both go through. Nothing I can do.
Do you want these all at the same time? So it's not, it's D3.
No, 1 at a time, because it's got to be done in order, yeah. So that has killed him, and then now 5+ will kill the other.
Ooh.
Almost. 1 wound left. So 1 model with 1 wound left. I think Mike's going to gain control of that objective through OC control. Possessed are going to be OC1. Yeah, and surely you're OC2 with intercessors. So that objective now falls under the control of the Imperial Fists. So next up, heavy intercessors. I'll zoom in so you can see them. There they are, being led by their captain. They're going to lay down some firepower in multiple directions. So 3 of them with regular heavy bolt rifles are going to fire into here to try and kill him. And the rest, including the 2 heavy bolters, are going to try and finish off the rhino. And you've got no prisoners in play as well. So
that's what I needed, yeah.
Mike's trying to wipe out units now.
So because this is the end of turn 1 coming up, I'm going to use the captain's
0 CP.
It's no longer 0, it reduces it by 1.
Sorry, yep.
So the battle drill recall is sustained hits 1. If it remains stationary, it went off in 5s, but because it moved, it'll still go off in 6s.
Cool.
The heavy bolters already have sustained, so it'll not matter now. It's just
they have firepower, yep. May as well
stuff.
use it up. Yep, fine.
Yeah. And if that's the case, I'm going to put 2 just into here, and then the 8
across that way.
down that way.
All right. Dream scenario is to wipe out, destroy both units.
Yeah.
Worst case situation for Mike could be that Rhino still lives.
Yep.
No pressure.
None.
Patreons.
Yeah. Blood Angels.
Blood Angels Ryan, yeah. Now he's joined us on the new WhatsApp group just recently. Blood Angels Ryan has very impressive Blood Angels army, would you be surprised, which is currently
very well, yeah. Blaze rerolling.
Yep.
So that's sustained hits now because I paid for the CP.
Okay.
Strength 5, toughness 5, so 4s.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So it's only 2 at -1.
Dead. It's enough to do. 1 wound left, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Well done, just about. That was a close run thing. Possessed, down and out of it here. They helped us pick up some points at the beginning of the game. Kind of. The Rhino accomplished it anyway.
Yeah.
They're gone.
So that leaves me 2, 4, 6 normal and then heavy. So
yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no rerolls here at all.
3s. 6s are good.
1, 2, 3,
This is sustained. Extra 4 hits coming through.
This will be 5s to window.
Yeah, strength 5, toughness 9. And there's a load. This is good for the fists.
2, 4, 6, 7.
7, yeah. 3 ups.
Yeah, -1 covered.
Block them all except 1. Down to 2 wounds left. So it's 1 successful heavy bolt around is all that's required.
No pressure. Right. This is 4s now.
Oh boy. 1 hit, but it's sustained, so 2 hits come through. 5's to wound. Dear me, this is going to go right to the wire, and he gets that 5. And I need a 3.
And you've used your reroll.
Yes. We'll ask a pirate for help. Mitch, not Key 4 Rob, has just joined us on Patreon Gold level. Plays Drakari. The pirate says, hole facing 5, it is a block. Robbed. Of the Rhino.
Your double 6, absolutely.
That messed things up real bad. It's a
Done me in.
yeah, extreme roll. Coming out of nowhere. It's kept that Rhino alive. Of all the units on the board, it should have been dead on 4 wounds remaining, but it's stayed alive. It's only for a matter of seconds, though. Mike's surely going to send the bikers in to finish it off in close combat. Any more shooting?
No.
All right. Shooting finished. We'll go on to charges next. All right, charge goes ahead 10 inches. Almost able to surround the Rhino. So Chaplain's made it to here. Keep a coherency. Moving up with this one. These have gone into base. Last one to move him is the ATV, just tapping in to him with base contact, so get to fight as well. Just 2 wounds required. Could be the Chaplain does it by himself with his damage to Crozius.
I'm going to start with the Chaplain, just for the...
Go with the Chaplain.
2.
I was going to say now's the time to use the Blood Angel's Ryan dice, but it's been and gone.
Yep.
If you're looking for extremes, it's Chris Comiskey. Chris Heim, yeah, another Imperial player. Space Marines as well.
This is hitting on 2s.
2s with the Chaplain.
5 hits. And then it's strength 6, 4s, 3s, because he gives me +1 to the win roll.
Strength 6 toughness 9, 5s becomes 4s.
4s, so math, Michael. 4s.
2.
-1, 2 damage.
2 4-ups. Surely it's the end of the line for the Rhino. Oh! We'll go. We're dead. And detonation. Yeah. Okay. We'll disembark here if we can. It's going to be tight, this one. We'll measure up, see if we can get those models out. I think we may not be able to here. We've got a very small area for escape. So, had to perform an emergency disembarkation. There was nowhere near enough space for us to get out around here. So you get 6 inches hole within the hole. So edge of the hole is here. We've seen a bit of a trick. So we've actually landed and got the captain or the Chaos Lord to here, just to give them options to move this way or across there. Chosen have the built-in ability to fall back, shoot and charge built into their rules. So Mike's holding back here with the bikes. Doesn't want to send them in for us to get the free hack and then possibly pull out and move away anyway. So it's a standoff here. We did lose 2 models though, 1s, 2s and 3s for emergency disembarkation. Battle shocked as well, and it's cost us 2 models. But 6 mortal wounds coming through. They're 3 wounds each, so absorbing quite well with the 3 wound Chaos Chosen models. end of turn.
Just need it.
A little bit of consolidation to do.
Yeah.
Which Mike doesn't have to do, but he's just going to tidy things up across here.
Yeah, because he's going to be my
Absorption guy.
Absorption, so I want to try and tuck him in. But
get everyone in range. All right. Got a real fight on this flank here. End of turn. I don't think there's anything else for us to resolve. So I'll give you an update on the score here as the first turn for the Imperial Fists comes to an end. All right, so end of turn. 4 points come through for bring it down. No prisoners. Twice. 2 points per unit. So the Rhino being destroyed and the Possessed being destroyed as well. Now, crucially, tactically, for the Imperial Fists, they have managed to kick the Alpha Legion off the 2 objectives that we grabbed initially. So we're not going to pick up many points here on turn 2. But the face of this battle can change for the reinforcements arriving for both sides. We have flanking bugs and Comiscus, plus deep striking Terminators. Mike has a flanking Dreadnought, and then a second Captain and Inceptors to arrive as well. So this game can really change shape very quickly. We'll go on to the second turn of the game as the battle starts heating up here, with the Alpha Legion taking on the Fists. Turn 2 for the Chaos Space Marines next. Right, so turn 2 here for the Chaos Space Marines. We're just letting Mike finish off a possible move. He's maybe rapid ingressing. We'll check the rules for it. If you can rapid ingress anything, does it have to be a deep striker? We'll check here to see what the options are. It's a 1 CP stratagem. It's very useful. I like using it for my Leviathan Tyranids. Cards drawn. I used up one of my draw a third card and went for Aerodinal, which came up first. And then the one we're going to reshuffle back in was Containment. And then the third card, which we've kept, is Cull the Horde, which is possible, actually. There's over 25 wounds in total on the Heavy Intercessor squad. So if we can destroy those, we can pick up 5 points. Aerodinal we can do as well. We've moved the Havoc team into the middle. Terminator squad's turned up here. Advancing order 4, so moving 10 in total. We lost 2 models in Overwatch. That came from the bunker, all of that.
Yeah.
And the Marines.
Bunker fluffed it was the Marines that done it.
The Marines that done it, yeah. Mike Overwatch, the Marines, he got it for free with the bunker as well. But they took out 2 more of the Chosen, so 4 of them slain in total. At a risk here, because it means we've not got much as far as going after those bikes is concerned, but there is the second squad of Terminators which has turned up here. I've placed them there because Mike won't be able to take this model away, so we're going to maintain our 9-inch potential charge. Mike will have to take casualties from the other models. Comiscus has turned up here. Mike's potentially responding with the arrival of the Brutalis Dreadnought. Last cannon team shifted along here to make sure on this objective, just being aware of getting caught out in ambush from the Inceptors. And again, keeping the Cultists on the objective as well. Landraider restored 3 wounds from... No, 2 wounds. 2 wounds came from the Warpsmith, who blessed the vehicle, pushing up to 9. Then paid a CP for skin shift, and restored another 3, boosting us back up to 12. Much healthier, and have pulled away, aware of Mike's flanking dangerous eradicators. And then to plug the gap, 2 of the Venom Crawlers have turned up here. Problem is this area across here, which is a no-go zone for vehicles. But we're going to try and shoot and cause trouble, and then maybe move off in that direction. Later on is the plan. It's all mixed up now. Can it be done? Thumbs up. Right. Okay. Brutalis Dreadnought. Rapid ingressing, flanking onto the table. Comiscus perhaps has met his match. We'll go on to shooting phase here. Some good options for the Alpha Legion at this point in the game. All right. First one. Comiscus. Burn. D6 plus 3. 7 hits on those bikers. 3's to win. And not bad. 5 at -1, ignoring cover. 5 saves of 4+.
What's the damage on it?
Damage 2.
Right, because I'm going to do this in a way that's going to annoy you. The bike closest to you.
Take it. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, we knew it's coming.
So 4 wins. So the first 2.
Yeah.
4 ups, did you say? Yeah.
Yes. Passed both. He's staying alive when he doesn't want to. 2 wounds taken.
2 wounds, he's down to 2 in the last one.
Oh yeah, one more.
Goes
through. Yeah, so it's this bike here Mike's talking about. He wants him gone. That'll make my charge very stretchy. It's Yeah, it's fine. I hope they charge. That's all I can say. We'll turn to these and we'll unleash their firepower into the bikers. So we'll Dark Pact with them. Just about goes off on a 6. It's because with Terminators, when you Dark Pact, as Mike will know, you get to reroll your hit rolls.
The reroll hit rolls anyway.
Oh. One Chaos player talking to another. When you Dark Pact, at the end of the phase, each time make an attack, you reroll hit roll. Yeah, so you have to Dark Pact. Yeah. So a number of people point out in the comment section. So must remember to do that. Although it always comes at a risk. So we've got combi bolters which are placed deliberately within 12 to get the rapid.
What did you go for? Lethal or sustained?
Oh yeah. We will go for, I would say, sustained. So we're looking at 3s, re-rolling. So it's 4s, not 3s, for combi weapons. So we've all got all of our hits here, and we've got 2 extra hits as well. So now got to try and wind. 5s would be good, or 6s would be great. So 2 regular wounds, 2 saves of 3+, and a devastating wound on those. Yeah. It's anti-infantry, so.
2 3-ups.
Snake Eyes. That's going to be 3 damage in total.
Yeah, which will now go onto the ATV.
Onto the ATV, and it's going to do its job now, absorbing. And we've got a 4-shot auto cannon. Rerolling. Sustained. 3s to wound. 2 go through. AP -1. Can't see any cover, so 2 saves of 4+. And blocked bow, 4 and 5. Well done. Okay, we're having another Chaos player discussion here. It's nice to have a chat, isn't it, Mike? Sometimes we're talking about Chosen. So I wasn't going to shoot because I advanced, but Mike says the unit's eligible to shoot and declare a charge in a turn in which it advanced or fell back. So because I'm eligible, I can advance and shoot, then I can fire weapons that I usually wouldn't be allowed to if I advance, such as plasma pistols. So we're going to say that we can do it. Do let us know in the comment section if you disagree, but we're going to play it that way. And we're saying technically, potentially, you'd be allowed to play the grenade stratagem as well, because you're eligible to shoot. Let us know what you think in the comment section. I'm not going to do that because I've got 1 CP and I'm saving it for other stuff. But we'll go for regular shooting here. So we'll go for plasma pistols. We've got 2, and we'll go for 3. See, I'll supercharge with these, both hit. And 2 wounds do go through. So these will be AP -3 in the open, and damage 2. 6 ups.
Nope.
No, so 4 damage. It's enough to slay a model. We'll go for the captain's, or the Chaos Lord's plasma pistol. I'm not going to do that one. I'm not going to supercharge it. 4's a hit, and no wound. And then I'll do the 2 hazardous rolls now. 2 5s, so we're okay. Yeah, it's just checking the shooting with them. I think that's it all used up. There's 6 models. I've done the 2 plasma pistols. There's 2 with power fists. And then there's 2 with the paired cursed weapons. I think that's all our firepower. Just going to check to see what you get if you take the power fist.
Combi or a bolt pistol?
I think bolt pistols, yeah, bolt pistol. Cursed weapon. Yeah, it's going to fire 2 bolt pistols. Okay. And a wound, that's it. Yeah, I reckon you can't do things like take the plasma pistol and put it onto the power fist guy and so on. So that's their firepower done. Would have had a bit more, but Mike's managed to slay 4 of the models. Going to put some Dakar into the bikes. It's going to come from the Havocs. We're going to Dark Pact for sustained. Goes off. And it's going to be a heap of shots here. We'll do half. So before I roll up half these, I'll do the melter gun shot first. This is from the squad leader. 6 would be great. Ay. I passed. So it's a 5 for sustained. Nurgle. 2 hits for a melter gun. Snake Eyes.
Welcome to the club.
I've joined Mike's club. All right, we'll carry on. God, that was frustrating. I think double ones are always frustrating as well. It's part of the membership. Oh dear. Right, so 3s. This is just half the shots. We're taking away the 1s and 2s, which there's plenty. Oh, there's a good few. But we'll add 5 back in for sustained. And Mike's already told us it's toughness 5, so I'll go for 4s for wounding. This is Reaper chain cannons. So we're looking at 4s, and it ain't that great. 5. 5 saves a 3+. That's half of them.
Yeah.
So looking for 3s, this is the other half. I just love loads of DACA, they're a useful unit. And not bad at all. And I'm going to add in another 5 for sustained. And 4s to wound. And another, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 saves a 3+. Tons of DACA. Hail of firepower going in against those bikes to try and whittle them down. So 3 ups on 12. And it looks okay. Well, 4 wounds go through. Yeah, the ATV. Dropping down to 1 wound left. Doing its job, absorbing damage, 1 wound left. Alright, next up, we'll go with the Terminators. We'll put their shots into the, as of yet, untouched. No, Mike's lost 1. Well, Dark Pact goes off on a 12. Something special would happen. We'll do our rapid fire shots. We'll go for sustained. So 3s, re-rolling. Sustained, there's 2 more coming through. And then anti-infantry 4+. So just backtracking here, there's 2 3s which needed to be re-rolled because we're hitting on 4s. So 1 hit came through instead of the 2. And so anti-infantry 4+. And horrific 1. Devastating wound. Okay, there's a heavy flamer for D6 autos. 1. And a wound at -1, ignoring cover. And passed on a 4. Okay, shooting against the heavy intercessors has been quite tame. Most of them still alive. So we'll go to this Venom Crawler next. It's going to offload its firepower into those Marines. And we'll tap into some Patronic power. Chris Comiskey, why not? For extremes, Dark Pact on Snake Eyes. D3. Oh, it's extreme 3.
You used up all those good rolls last week.
Oh, dear me. Right, we'll go for 12 shots then. And we won't get our undivided bonus, which is reroll 1s. So instead, well, not instead, we'll just go for sustained with these. So looking for 3s. Not bad. 1 sustained. 3s to wound. So -1, Mike's in cover. 7 saves of 3+. This damage 2. So it's still dangerous enough. But just the 1 sneaks through. Well done, Mike. So just 1 model removed. It's going to be a long enough process to remove models from play. Okay. We'll rinse and repeat with the next one. So we'll Dark Pact on this one next. And this one goes off. So I'll reroll our 1s. Same target. We'll try lethals this time. Reroll our 1s. Okay, which has really actually has helped us quite a fair bit. 1 lethal goes through. And then 3s to wound. Okay, force the Marines to make another 6 saves of 3+. See if the power armor holds. Mike refuses to use Armor of Contempt so far. Another 2 make it through. So weakened, but certainly not destroyed. Yeah, okay, so Lieutenant and 4 models left. So next up, the back end of this now can't see any of those models, so I'm going to offload everything that I have that's in range into that Dreadnought. What are you going to do about it?
What are you going to do about it?
I'm going to kill him. Are you going to do Armor of Contempt or not? God, Mike's got CP left. Yeah. Yeah, I would have done. Yeah, okay, go ahead. I'm going to Dark Pact. Now, please pass this one. All right, I've got an 11. 4 las cannon shots. Darth Windu. We'll turn to the second in command here. He's joined us on the Patreon. 2s because we've been blessed. 2 1s are the agony of it all. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm going to try and wound you on... well. Ooh. He can't be. He's not toughness 12.
Toughness 14. No, toughness 10.
3s. 1. And I'm not going to use a CP. I refuse to use it. No, I refuse to. 2 up, 3 up, 4 up, 5 up. Cover 4. It's a 3 up.
Yeah.
Dreadnought's going to do all right. Foul and Field Marshal Robert. Don't use if something negative can happen.
Is this negative?
Oh,
this is positive. This is a.
Okay. Yeah, it's all down to
3 up
interpretation.
save.
Double blocked. Just about. Damage would have been 3 + 1 - 1, 3 damage. Okay, heavy bolters. 2s. All hit with sustained. 6s. Twin linked. Nothing. And everything else to be out of range. No, Havoc launcher.
Havoc launcher, yeah.
For 5. 2s. 6s. That's it. Done. Landraider. Whoa, whiffed. But reversed and hopefully out of trouble partly. Las Cannon team. We'll go into the Dreadnought. We clip him past the cover and we can see it. So we'll Dark Pact on these. Goes off on a 7. Sustained 5 pluses. And we'll go Patronic on this one. Not too many Chaos supporters. We'll go Longbow BB on this one. World Eaters. Not good. Fluffed again. Oh, it's the sand in the barrels of our guns. No wound. Oh, we'll be punished. We will be punished for this for sure. All right, so firepower from the back lines, not so good. Not bad across here, but from our main heavy guns, really struggling against Imperial Fist. Arm up. Shooting phase is finished. Combats still could be profitable for us. We'll go on to charges next. So we've got a barrier to reach. It's going to be a shorter charge for the Terminators. It's a trick we've used in games.
To get the barrier.
To the barrier.
Yeah.
Fine. All right. It's an 8-inch charge. I've rolled 12 for those, would you believe? So, but anyway, they've gone in. Terminators needing an 8, we reckon, to get to the barrier to fight. Dice is 7. How agonising. Right. Okay. Michael, double check, but yeah, 8 sounds about right. Yeah, I can see it from here. It's a 7. It's an 8. It's an 8.
You can have a triangle from any other model.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, the command reroll.
Yeah, because
kind of.
Oh. That's the decision I hate being in.
Right. Welcome to the club. Joined 2 clubs today. We'll command reroll the easier charge. Still a hard charge in my eyes. 6. No. And this one, just straight up 9. 5. No, doesn't go ahead. And Comiscus, the desperate 11 or 12-inch charge. Oh, 11. Hang on a second, might have a charge here.
Yep, 11 gets you in.
Right, so tricky business across here. Comiscus goes in. As we say, the barriers here, they're just for aesthetics, so we're able to push through. And we've done the charge without having to pivot. But no Terminators going in, which is very frustrating. It would have been very, very useful in close combat, but it's not happened. That was the gamble. It didn't pay off. We've gone to combat resolution. We're both burnt out on CP. Yeah. So we'll go for this combat here in the middle. We'll try and chew through as effectively as we can. There's a couple of little tricks I'm going to go for here. So with the Chaos Chosen with their Chaos Lord, he will do his chance for glory once per battle. So he will get an extra attack, extra strength, extra AP, and extra damage by his weapons. Then he'll use his once per battle round, 1 unit from your army with this ability can be selected the target of a stratagem for 0 CP. In which case we will go for our Chaos Undivided reroll wounds, and I'm going to Dark Pact, which goes off just about on a 6.
Turn the Armour of Contempt.
For free. Yeah, Mike's going to activate his captain for Armour of Contempt, which knocks all my AP down to -1 instead of -2. Very, very useful indeed. But anyway, we shall fight on. So we'll go with the Chosen first. and do their attacks. So I have 2 power fists in the squad. We'll do those first of all at damage 2. And yeah, that's the sound of rain if you can hear it. Here in the desert, the rain's decided to come down. So we're looking for 3s. 4 attacks, need 3s with power fists. And rerolling 1s. So we're on the reroll 1s, which we've done, and then we're sustained hits. 2 hits come through, extras. Now we're looking for 3s to win. The stratagem will give us the reroll, which doesn't help. 8 saves at -1, crucially, not -2. 8 saves of 4+. These are damage 2 power fists. I highly doubt we're going to wipe this squad. We can bite the chunk out of them, but I doubt we're going to destroy them. Mike will now turn to Nate Miller. Okay, that's my army commander in this game. You can use him if you want to. Mike will do it. Okay. So looking for 4s.
Yeah.
8 of them, yeah. A poor roll will be devastating. We'll see what comes up here.
It's a poor roll.
Yeah, it's below average.
So 1, 2.
2 and a spare 1. We'll kill the one on 2 wounds left. So 3 models can be removed in total. That's quite a chunk. But that's one of our better weapon options. 1, 2, and then a third one. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. We'll go for the paired accursed weapons. Just 5 attacks each. 3s. Rerolling 1s. Okay, and there's a sustained in there. Strength 5. Your Gravis, toughness 6, right?
Yep.
So 5s. Rerolling. So 6. 6 at -1. 6 saves of 4+. These are damage 1. Captain Parmenion will be safe enough. So 3 in total. There's another model slain. So we're whistling them down. We'll zoom in to give you a flavour of what's going on. The thin yellow line. We'll now go for the 2 models that remain, which will just be regular accursed weapons. 4 attacks each. Rerolling 1s. Nice. Taking away the misses. Adding in 1 sustainer. Let many come up. 5s to wound. Rerolling. It's helped. 4 saves at -1. 4 saves of 4+.
Are they -2 normally? Are they first?
Yeah.
-2, 1 damage.
Yeah. Another 2 wounds sneak through, vitally keeping a model alive. We'll turn to the Chaos Lord himself, who needs a name. 5 attacks with the extra 1 for his chance for glory. He has the Demon Hammer, hitting on 3s. Load of 6s would be... Oh, I got 4. Oh, I got 5. That ain't gonna happen again, that's for sure. Right, okay. 11 hits from him. He's got a base of 5 attacks and he's got himself 11 hits. That's insane. Right, okay. This is damage 3. We'll go for 3s to wound. 6s will be good, and there's some 6s coming through.
I would fish for them.
Yeah, Mike would fish. Me. I know. That's just. I know. I'll leave them there, right? I'll do what you would have done, but I won't do it. Well, I'll do it to see what you would have done. Okay. I'm just going to re-roll these ones. Okay, and then what Mike would have done would have re-rolled these just to see what he got. Oh, he would have got another. Okay, wise, right? Okay, but I didn't. All right, these are regular wounds. That's another devastating wound. Then these 2, right? Captain Parmenion could be in trouble, Mike. So what we've got is
a body. Half soul damage. So.
Oh, right. Okay. So we've got do 5 saves of 4+. These are damage 3.
2, 4, 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, stop.
I was just going to say, what's damage one?
Yeah. So damage of 2 becomes damage 3. Because he's gone for chance for glory,
AP and...
AP goes up, yeah, to -3. So you're on saves of 5+. So 5 dice named 5s. Chaos Lord. Unbelievable. To get 11 hits. Blocked 2. So 3 models slain, which even that results insane. And then Mike can make one more save of 5+.
No.
No, so another one comes through. So 4 slain.
Leaves me, right, so 2.
He's getting his way through to the captain.
4.
He's doing it. He's doing it. There's one model left, which I'll take you out here on one of the devs.
3, 6,
3 come through. How many wounds? On Captain Parmenion. If he's 6 wounds, he's dead. If he's 7 wounds, he lives. There's a scramble for the card. He's 7. I know he's 7.
Dead.
He's dead?
Yep.
Whoa. Okay. So he's a 6 wound model.
6 wound model, yeah.
Aye, Indomitable Fury. Enhancement. He'll come back.
Yes.
Oh dear.
I have to roll for that one.
Yeah, 2 up. You can roll a green dice for that one. Okay. We'll do it at the end of the phase. Just real calm. So we'll lay the model down. He'll get back up. But the devastation, that's insane. The Chaos Lord, Captain Parmenion knocked down. He'll most likely return. But 5 members of the squad destroyed by the Demon Hammer, and then getting through to the captain as well. That's the best round of combat I've ever seen from that Chaos Lord. He deserves a name for sure. Something with the word hammer in it, I think, would be appropriate for him. All right, I think boiling with jealousy, the commander will now fight here, Comiscus. So we'll Dark Pact with him. Come on. Goes off on a double 6. Wow. Okay, he's up for the fight. So we will go for... Sheesh, man. Khorne. We'll tap into Khorne's ability. We'll make the most out of that, which is...
Lethal, I think, on 5.
Yeah, lethal hits on 5s. We'll play that one. So we have an ability, enhancement, Talisman of Burning Blood. So we pass the Dark Pact. So our extra +1 to our attack's strength of our melee weapons will be a D3 instead, which maxes out, of course it does, so +3 strength, +3 attacks for his weapons. We will turn to they're all damaged 2. We'll go for Bladed Limbs first of all. Now these are extra attacks, so we're not going to get the extra added onto those, so it's just going to be the base of 4, but they will come in at strength 9. So we're looking at 2s. So 2 lethals straight away, and 2 hits, and 3s. 1 wound comes through. So these are AP -1, and damage 2.
So 4 ups.
So 4 ups, yeah. And block them all except 1. It's enough to take out the ATV, so that can be removed. Now we're on to bikes, in which case we will use the Techno-Virus Injector. Just the 1 extra attack for this one, which doesn't hit, actually. That's missed, and there's nothing I can do. And then we'll go on to the Chain Glaive. So that is a base of 4, plus the 3 that we rolled up for. And this is on 2s. Taking away the 1s. 2 lethals go through. And these come through at strength 9. So 3's to him becomes 2's to him because it's Lance. And 2 1s. Okay, so those go through. These are at AP -2. 3 saves.
3 saves at 5 up.
Yeah. And blocked 1. So it's enough to slay a biker. So ATV and a 1 bike removed. Fine, Mike's being careful about which models he removes. I'm currently just out of 3. If he removes from here, I would then push in. I'm OC4 and I'd out OC him, so that's very important. Across there that Mike just holds Comiscus where he is. So I think that's it for combat. It's just Mike fighting back. He's reversed up, taps the chaplain in, so he can do his attacks now against Comiscus.
So 4 chainswords.
Yeah.
On 3s. 3 hits, and then what's your toughness?
I think I'm toughness 9. Yeah, toughness 9.
5s to 4s then. +1 with a chaplain.
Yep.
2 at -1 damage.
Okay. 1 goes through. No, it does not. Save a 2 up base.
2, 4, 5 for the chaplain. On 2s. They will hit. Strength 6, so 5s to 4s.
Okay.
2, -1, 2 damage.
Blocked, both Comiscus untouched at this stage. But that'll all change, no doubt, when the Brutalis gets into close combat. Okay, so combat's resolved across the board. It looks like, as long as Battle Shock is passed, it looks like the chaplain on the bike will hold on to that objective and Mike can pick up some points. Same across here for this squad with the lieutenant as well. If morale holds, they'll go on to capture that objective as well. So tactically, Imperial Fists doing okay. Damage-wise, some pretty heavy casualties coming through against the Space Marines from the Chaos Space Marines attacking from all different directions across the board. So that actually marks the end of the turn. Mike's got to do a scary moment roll.
I don't want to do it.
Oh, no, please. He's gone. Captain Parmenion. His head stomped into the dust by the... Oh, just one of those
Oh, you
days.
don't want to do it?
No. Have you rolled a green dice?
Oh, 6.
A 6. Okay. Right, points coming through. Carl the Horde did go ahead, thanks to the Chaos Lords. 5 points picked up for that. An Aerodinal picked up by the Chaos Space Marines, who now look quite strong in the centre of the board. So 15 points to 4. It's difficult to call at this stage. Imperial Fists do have a turn in hand. If morale holds, they'll pick up some points on these flank objectives. Chaos looking strong in the middle. Tactically, Imperial Fists clinging on to the flank objectives. We'll go on to the second turn of the game for the Space Marines. They're going to need to strike back hard here against the Chaos Space Marines, which I think they can do. And plus, they've got some potent reserves that can arrive as well. Turn 2 for them coming up next. So turn 2 here for the Imperial Fists. The 2 cards in play. Mike used one of his once or twice per game ability to add an extra card in and choose which one. But the 2 cards he's left with is Overwhelming Force and Behind Enemy Lines.
Storm Hostile was the one I paid to get rid of because I had to kill something.
On objective. I have nothing on objectives apart from the back one. Yeah. So, Servo Turret in support. Brutalis moving around. We all know what he's going to try and do. Intercessors shifting across in this direction to take the fight to the Chaos Chosen. Bunker. I always mention the bunker in the movement phase, but... Dreadnought pushing through. 8 inches, just sidestepping across here to avoid the pivot and potential charge against the Terminators. Eradicators have turned up on the flank. They can't get through to that Landraider. Managed to back it off far enough, but they can start to eat away at the Venom Crawlers. And then to make way for them, and remember, sticky objective on here, Intercessors moving through with their Lieutenant heading off on that flank. So, I mean, you're in a better position. If you're strong on the 2 flank objectives, that's way better than me being strong on 1 objective in the middle. So tactically, Imperial Fists are still doing okay, and they are looking stronger on both flanks. We'll see what kind of impact they can make. Casualties are heavy, but still plenty of resources remain. Shooting phase next. I know, I was temptations to Overwatch, but we held. Across here, these have landed in. They can do their meteoric descent, land just over 3 inches away. Potential assassination against the Warpsmith, very possible, or all sorts of different targets Mike can go
Behind
after.
enemy lines was your goal.
And behind enemy lines will help because of these being there. Okay, so we're going to go on to shooting. There's a fair few options available.
Yep, so we'll start with the patrols.
Yeah, Oath of the moment is on Comiscus. Not much we can do about this.
So
I'd love to survive, but it's going to take a miracle. Absolute miracle.
I'll start with the multi-melter first.
Yeah. Dave Humphries. 2 shots.
I haven't moved either, so he's got the heavy keyword.
Right. So Brutalis hasn't moved. I was going to say it's just turned up, but it hadn't. It was rapid ingress, didn't it?
Yep.
So that's still very good. All right, so +1 to hit rolls then.
2s.
That's for Mike's detachment.
2 hits.
2 hits, 3's to wound.
What's your toughness? 8?
9.
9, so it'll be 4s.
Oh. Snake Eyes, another one's come up. Ooh, okay. It's a real club meeting today. Bit of heavy sub of firepower.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's taking the talons, doesn't have the extra dagger in the fists.
2s. Full hit. You don't have fly, do you?
Yeah.
6s. Twin length.
Nothing. It'll be close combat where it's decided. Unless the strike turret, the servo turret.
That's what server starts calling it.
Go ahead. 2s.
Yes. 2s.
Ooh, okay.
2 hits.
3s.
3s.
Oh, 1.
Yeah.
-3 in the open. I can take a 5+ invulnerable save. Come on. We do. Ha! It will be close combat where it's decided. Comiscus lives. Okay.
For now.
Something else to point out as well. Crucially, Battle Shock across here. It was a 5 required but didn't pass. And the bikers have since moved out. Yeah, 3 and a 1 rolled. Bikers were on the objective. Mike since moved them out. Battle Shock's not picking up points for that. Just checking the wording of Linchpin. So if you still get 3 points if you control your home objective. So we've added 3 points onto the Alpha Legion on their turn 2 for controlling that one. And Mike's picked up 5 for the control of that one. And 3 for his home objectives. 8 points coming through for primaries. So Alpha Legion actually on 18 points instead of 15. Next bit of firepower. Next up, Intercessors into the Chosen Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah, so there's 16 shots. 14, 16. Hitting on 3s, and then the grenades will obviously be going on there as well.
Sure. Faith in the bolter here from the Imperial Fists.
Yeah, but when you roll it, Mike.
Okay.
5s? What's your toughness?
Toughest 4.
No, 4s now?
Yep. And pretty good recovery. 5 wounds coming through.
-1.
-1. We'll go with this guy across here, the paired combat weapons. He's got the cover. It's a 3 wound model. So we'll do him. 3 ups. And he's living. He's living. 1 wound taken. 2 crack grenade shots next. 3s.
2 hits.
2s.
2s.
Nearly Snake Eyes again. We'll try and save, which we do. Absolve a bolt pistol fired, wounded, and passed a save on a 6. Okay, so we're working our way along. We've got the bunker with its firepower still available, and then we're over onto this flank. Bunker declared into here. I miasmed them, and they've disappeared. As long as Spike's over 18 inches away, just to protect those. They're vulnerable up there for sure. And not only the bunker going after them, there could be other units trying to gun them down. So we've played that on them. That's my 1 CP being used up. Michael switch targets though with the bunker and fire into something else. Everything into the Chaos Chosen. Heavy bolters, I would imagine first. Trying to strip away the 2 wounds left on one of the models.
3s.
3s.
So 3s.
Yep, 3s.
3 1s.
Sustained. 3s to wound. All of them.
All of them, yeah.
-1 on the open this time. So I just roll these all together. 4 ups. And 2 go through. So it's going to slay him. And then we'll just go the model next to him with a wound remaining, like so. Frag or crack shots. Frag next.
So it's 10, so it's 12 plus blast.
Another
1,
yeah.
13. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. On 3s.
Okay, here come the shots. Good shooting.
And 3s again. Strength 5.
Fine. Not too bad at all. 6.
6. No AP. 1 down.
3 ups. Oh, sneaking in. 3 make it through. It's going to bring down another model and 2 wounds on another.
I'm going to leave him in these for now. I'm going to...
Bolters.
6 wounds left on there.
On him? Yeah. 6 wounds left on that one.
So there's 2 grenade launchers, 2 bolters. We'll go into this one.
Plasma pistol as well. Yeah, okay.
So 2 bolters. 3s, 6s are lethal.
So, yeah, and the thing is, you've got the lieutenants, you can get lethals.
Yeah.
So, 3s.
3s. When I need it. Then
6s.
1.
1 comes through. Just check my toughness. It's 9, yeah. 6 is required. Passed. Oh,
-1.
-1. Failed. Dropping down to 5. Good for you, bolter boy.
Then the 2
Next.
crack and all. Crack
Crack shots.
shots.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Good. 3s to wound.
What's your toughness?
9.
9. 4s.
4s.
Strength 9.
Ah!
Oh, it equals 4. Plasma pistol from the lieutenant.
Supercharge.
Yes. Hits.
Okay.
Needing a 5 though.
No. And a green dice roll. Oh, okay. I think a phrase on the channel we could use is if you have a set of dice, you keep rolling lots of 1s, you could just say those dice are a bit green. I think that could stick quite well.
Yeah.
Anyway, Redemptor Dreadnought, he saved the best till last here. But where to shoot? There's Chaos Space Marines emerging from all over the place here. There are little clusters of them all around the board. Redemptor's going to offload all it has into the Terminators. Mike wants to see them gone.
Yep. Everything.
Everything.
Yeah. That's why I tried to coax out the CP so you couldn't do anything.
Macroplasma first, perhaps.
We'll start with that one then, okay.
Patrons, we burnt through them. Well, I say we. Mike's been... No, I have. Look, Mike puts his neatly over there. Mine are mixed up all over the place. So I have used 5. Maxwell Knuckles.
Number of shots.
Oh, well, not bad. It's D6 plus 1.
Yep.
So 8 shots then total. For blast.
Yep. 4. 6.
Who was that rolled that?
Yeah.
Maxwell Knuckles. Yeah. Okay. Imperial player.
Right. Okay.
I'll just mention it now. If you're an Autark and you're watching us, so that's the likes of Darth Windu, Casper Kempf, David Armstrong, Mike James, Dave Humphries, Noah Storalessi, Ben Harris, Sam Hammies, Ite Miara, Dylan Moore as well. Then do join us. Some of you already have, but get in contact and you can join us on the new WhatsApp group for all of the gold level Patreons and Autarks. If you're supporting us on gold level Patreon as well, you're welcome to join us on that WhatsApp group. It's the new expansion of the community for those supporters. Anyway.
Yep. So, max fade, let's go.
Okay.
3s. Yep.
Well, that's all right. That's pretty good.
Strength 9.
Toughness 5.
3s.
3s. Okay, well, it's good. Are these damage 3?
These are damage 3, minus 4, so I'll put your own one.
Yuck. Thankfully a 4+. We'll go Michael German, Chaos Space Marines. Oh, it ain't half bad. That is a Chaos Space Marine Commander's roll. We've passed 4 out of 5. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Let the hatred flow. Oh dear. It's quite nice tormenting people. It's not only Xenos. Xenos like doing it. They've got a stylish glimmer about them, Xenos armies, when they torment. But for Chaos, it's more gritty, earthy, dastardly kind of torments here. So, go ahead.
Ikarus rocket pod, D3 shots.
Oh, he's going to carry on it.
For 2.
2 shots.
3s. 1.
3's to wound.
Nope.
Chaos Terminators, they are useful. I reckon it's a 7-inch charge to get in, which that Dreadnought will.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Onslaught Gatling Cannon, 3s. I need the N6s for the next roll. 4s. 3 at minus 0.
2 ups. 1 sneaks in.
Twin Fragstorm, D6.
Yeah, I need to put it on him. I'll keep my power fists alive.
For 3 on 3s. 2 hits, 5s. 1, no AP damage.
Passed.
Twin Storm Bolter.
These aren't bad, these dice. They seem alright, they are Legion dice. Sorry, Mike's.
1.
Mike's struggling with the
Twin Knight.
Imperial Fist dice here.
No.
Alright.
That hurt.
Okay, that was painful. Next, we'll keep rolling along here. Maybe it's going to be close combat, so things are going to be decided. I think we're on Eradicators now.
Inceptors first. I'm leaving the
Oh, right, down here. Are you going to go for this assassination attempt?
Yep.
Okay. 18 shots. Just going to stand and take it. Oh dear, the Warpsmith executed outside the front of his own door here.
Anything to make you think about moving that tank.
It's quite a good theme, isn't it? Lurking around in the shadows at the back of the battlefield here. But Space Marines have dispatched a unit to try and root out the mechanic.
Yeah, so
3s. It's my armour save I'm going to rely on to try and stay alive. Loads of misses and no sustain, dear me. Toughness 4 though, 3's to wound. And scribbled across our board says twin linked.
Twin linked, yep. Because we get caught up, we tend to forget silly things like that.
Yes.
4, 6.
Oh, yeah, load. There's a load, there's 8. -1.
-1, 2 damage.
3 ups. And I've got a feeling we're going to go here. We'll roll one at a time just to really annoy Mike. Sorry about this, but I found.
Oh, there's your first one, yeah, okay.
Past that one. Past that one. And that one. Yes! Oh! Well, well, well. I was going to say there'll be no more repairs, but I can. I've still got a stratagem that I can use to restore 3 wounds at a time. But no more blessing on this either. No more +1 to the hit rolls. Good strike. Very good strike indeed. With the Inceptors. A very useful unit to have on the board. Right, that's one of your detachment stratagems.
1 CP, yep, so you're just as at the 0 CP.
Yeah.
Battle Call. Battle Drill Recall.
Okay.
Sustain hits 1.
Nice.
If they hadn't moved, it would have been on 5s, but they have.
Very nice indeed, yeah.
And I'm going to put it into the front one.
Yes. The whole lot.
The whole lot.
Okay.
Simply put, when the second one decides to move.
You'll overwatch him. Okay.
So, yep.
4 multi-melter shots.
3s. Rerolling because it's a monster or a vehicle.
Are you roll hit roll as well?
Reroll hits, wounds, and damage.
Oh, nice.
That didn't matter, I only hit you twice.
Okay.
Toughness.
Toughness 9.
4s.
Rerolling.
2.
Well, good recovery. Okay, 2 go through.
-4.
-4. I'll take my 5+ invulnerable save, would you believe? I'd be annoyed. Dear me, dear me. Right, carry on. Melter rifles next.
Not coping.
That's not too well. Okay.
4 shots on 4s.
So Mike is the James Torment Overflow. So when it gets too much for James, we just play some games against Mike. But it's a bit too much torment coming through here at this stage. There goes 2 6s now, so 2 more hits come through sustained. That is fantastic. 4's to win, right?
4's the one, yeah.
And rerollable, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad, but there comes the reroll. And it's okay. It's all right now. It's 3. Okay. Double 6s, no problem. Triple 6. Ooh, we get 1. And not much I can do. So you're on 2d6 damage, right? And it's all rerollable. So surely, well, see, you've got 9 wounds to try and get through. 6, right? What are you going to do? You need a 5+ on that 1 dice to destroy him. Reroll both. 8. God, man, torment. 1 wound left. Okay, interesting. Your Gravis Captain? Yeah, he's out of sight. You can't see. So I think firepower's finished. It's been tedious enough for the Imperial Fist. They managed to pick out the Warp Smith. He's gone. Damage has been quite light against other targets. There are charges lined up. The Brutalis Dreadnought surely will crush the living daylights out of the Lord Discordant, but we'll have to see. I don't know if Mike's going to charge across against the Chosen or not. And across here, I think they just moved out. They could charge, couldn't they?
Mm-hmm.
All right, okay. So there's possible charges here. We'll see what the Space Marine Commander decides to do. Charges going ahead. They all have gone ahead. Dreadnought's gone in. Got a 7, needed a 7. Charging across here. Just need to pick off 1 wound. So this could go quite well for the Fists. Brutalis has gone and rolled high enough to swing around back onto the objective. We've got some devastating wounds to come through from its built-in ability. Plus Tank Shock's going to come through. Just that by itself could even be enough to bring Comiscus down. And then also, charging in, we reckon the Chaplain won't make it into that combat, but most of his comrades will. Charging in against the Chaos Chosen. I think they had to charge in just to try and hold and block for as long as possible. Yeah. The initiative is with the Imperial Fists. So, built-in damage first. Oh boy,
I'm using Midnight Minis for it, so I can't be blamed on it.
Okay, Midnight Miniatures. He's my commander in this game. Mike's taking the dice. It's fine. He does play Blood Angels, so fair enough. Dice has been dropped. Mike's in torment because it's probably a 6. It was a 6, no. But we have to roll on the table. So, yep. So here comes the roll. Just don't roll a 1. It'd be 5. So it's the middle result, which I think is
3.
Straight 3.
Straight 3. Yep. On a 6, it would have been D3 plus 3.
Yeah. All right. And then Tank Shock.
Yep.
For a CP.
Yep.
Toughness. 10.
10.
10 dice need 5s. Comiscus drops to 6. Yep. No, he drops to 7. He's a 10 wound model.
Yeah. Needing 5s, wasn't it?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 3 more.
Yep, right.
Dropping down to 4 wounds left. That will certainly help. It will take a miracle, like I've said already, it will take a miracle, I think, to survive. But if we survive, we would do okay. Well, we'll struggle, but it'd be good to fight back. Okay, as I mentioned, I forgot his ability of the shooting phase trying to shut down the Brutalis, but no damage, nothing came through anyway against him.
So
all right.
You've no interruptions.
I've got no interrupts, so you're free to fight.
I'll start here.
And the Chaos Lord's used up his 0 CP ability already this turn. It'll reset next turn if he survives. Start across here. Go ahead. We're searching for a wound.
Just the 1.
Lieutenant's Power Fist would do the job.
4, 3, 4.
Yeah, a 6 would do for lethals.
Yeah.
Come on, Lieutenant.
Wow.
Oh, no, please.
He hits on 2s.
With a fist?
4 fist, 2s.
Oh, good for him. 5's to wound.
5's to wound. Oh, this is that.
Oh, none. There's a sergeant. We declared that he had a power fist, so you've got him. He's available. Regular sergeant. A single 6 from him. 3 attacks. Needing
3s.
2. 5s. Got 1. -2, right?
Yeah.
5 up.
I can't.
Another one. Regular Marines with their butts of their rifles. Come on. There's 3 regular guys left. 3 attacks each. They get lethals, right? Get some 6s.
I just hope the viewers know why I'm trying.
Mike is trying, but it's down to the dice. Oh, please. None. Right. Take away the misses. 6s. None. We've lived. Oh, just move on. Right. Dreadnought next, if you want to go in the order of it is across the board. Things can only get better.
But it's not really.
This is the momentum's with the fist, but if they lose it, we'll turn and rend. Yeah, as Chaos Space Marines do.
Yeah. 5 attacks, hit long 3s.
Here we go. Right, you're annoyed enough. Take it. He knows what to do. The Ray Cross dice. Ray would be saying, use it. Use it now. 3s.
Ray!
3 misses.
Ray!
2s for wounds.
Yep.
Ah! There's 1 in there. 1 wound. 4 up invulnerable save. Oh, goes through. Damage? Dead. Alright, killed a Terminator. But we will strike back, and there's 2 power fists in there, plus a chain fist. Next, pile in with Red Scorpions, Marines across here. They'll move in 3. The Chaplain's too far away to make impact, we reckon. Okay, so pushing up, Chaplain and a Marine won't get in at the back, but the rest will. So we have 8 Marines.
Which are
3 attacks each. Okay, here it comes. 3s.
3s, yeah.
Yeah. All right, all looks about average so far.
Yeah. And then toughness.
Toughness 4.
Strength 4. 4's to 3s then.
3's to aim. Chaplain granting +1 to the wound roll. Take care of the 1s and 2s, which is a few. Okay.
9.
9 3-ups. So it should kill that model. And we'll put 1 wound on another. No, 2 wounds on another.
4 fist.
Power fist next from the sergeant. 3s. Okay. 2s. 5s. Blocked 1. And 1 wound comes through enough to bring another model down. So it's stripping that squad down, but crucially some models remain, so they'll get to fight again. Right, now we're down to the last combat. It's the Brutalis Dreadnought. It's got to destroy Comiscus to try and clear that flank partly. So what does he get? He's done enough damage on Overwatch and charging in. 6 attacks base. Wow.
Yeah. Hitting on 3s.
Here we go.
Yeah. Travis and Jen.
Travis and Jen. Okay. Jen for the hits.
Yeah, so 3s. You're oathed.
Oh, right. Well. That was well placed.
Strength 12, so 3's to wound.
3's to wound, maybe twin linked.
It is twin link, yeah.
This is looking very healthy. 5.
It's only -2, 3 damage.
Okay. 4 ups then. Only 4 out of 5. Nowhere near. You've maxed damage.
3 apiece.
15 damage. And I'm mounted, not a vehicle, so we won't even blow up or anything like that. But we've been totally crushed by the Brutalis Dreadnought. Like squashing a spider with a power fist. Nasty stuff. So target destroyed. Comiscus crushed at the hands of the Brutalis Dreadnought. It's solid as a rock, that thing, and it's taken out the commander of this Alpha Legion force. Alright, so we'll fight back with the units or models that we have remaining. We'll attack with him. I'll not risk a Dark Pact, no way. And then we'll do our attacks back. So he'll be 6 attacks, needing 3s. And then needing 3s. Yeah, 3 saves at -1. Damage 2.
4 ups.
And 2 sneak in, 2 Marines brought down. Nibble, nibble. Terminators have tucked them in, they'll fight through the chain link fence. I'll Dark Pact with them. For lethals. Just about goes off. So 2 Power Fists, needing 3s. We're re-rolling. Terminators that have passed the Dark Pact. No lethals. So we need 5s. And we get 1. 1 at -2.
4 up. No?
No. -1 damage though. 1 wound caused. Next we have a Chain Fist. Chain Fist needing 4s. Re-rolling. Yep. Dark Pact for lethals, we said. And then going to try and wound T on 3s because it's anti-vehicle 3+. They go through. Interesting. So -2 on these. 3 saves.
3 saves of
4 up, yeah, but only 1 damage though, crucially. And just the 1 sneaks through. It's dropping down to 10 wounds left. Barely chipping away at that thing. Very solid unit choice. Okay, and we'll go on to the Chaos Lord. We'll do his attacks first. Dark Pact. Let's Dark Pact with these. Come on. No. Don't roll a 5+. Duh. Okay, drop it down to 1 wound left. That's on one of the Power Fist models. So it's going to be 3s to hit. Rerolling 1s. For our Dark Pact. No, we don't get reroll 1s because the Dark Pact didn't go off. We're going for sustain though, so we get an extra hit. And then we're looking for 2s. God, he's picked out some 6s. All right, -2. So 3 saves of 5+, first of all. He's an absolute killer. He's hacked them down, so 3 dead. Plus those 5 Marines. He's just walloped half the squad. Tempted to call him Chaos Lord Whack-A-Mole, but he just whacks everything with his hammer. Okay, and then he's supporting Power Fist friends. 3s. Crucially, not rerolling 1s, stop doing that. No sustained coming through. And 2s to wound. 5 more saves at 5+. So you may as well just roll all 5 on what's left of the squad. Chaos Chosen have really excelled in this game. And 3 more Marines brought down. So protecting the Chaplain, but that squad's been devastated by it. The Chaos Chosen. Vicious stuff from them. So I think that marks the end of combats here for this turn. We've pushed in a few inches with the Chaos Chosen, but their numbers seriously cut down. But as we've seen, still dangerous enough. End of turn. We'll calculate points here for the Imperial Fists. It's been brutal on both sides for sure. So points coming through. Not too bad here for the Imperial Fists. 8 points for primaries. 5 points for overwhelming force. Destroying those 2 units, and then 3 points picked up for behind enemy lines across here. So really good from these. Assassination, killing the character, plus picking up some points as well. So brilliant timing bringing those in. So we're going to go on to turn 3 here. Middle stage of the game for the Chaos Space Marines. They've taken damage, but still plenty of units available on the board. The concern for the Chaos Space Marines is these flank objectives. They're currently under the control of the Imperial Fist. It's great we hold the middle, but we've got to do more than that. Perhaps the way to cause more trouble is to try and break through to the home objective but there's still some way to go to reach that. We'll go on to turn 3 now for the Alpha Legion. Right, turn 3 for the Chaos Space Marines. Mike's just resolving a little bit of Overwatch here from the bunker, just on the last move that we made. You can report to us the hits coming through. He's just going after my nothing. Gosh, okay. Right, so Terminator's the obvious move. Terminator's moving in. Cards in place, no prisoners. That's 2 points at a time for killing stuff. Sabotage is the other card, which I think we're going to ignore and try and pick up the vital CP, which we really do need. So we are Overwatch, but no wounds coming through. That's the Chaos Lord and the 2 remaining Chaos Chosen. Backing out of close combat, they can shoot and charge. The Havoc's moving through to the middle here, positioning on top or in the middle of the warp portal. They can fire in different directions. Terminators, a bit scared of Overwatch. We've kept them in close combat. They may well be doomed, or they may well hold. We'll see. Holding, shifting just an inch in this direction, but keeping our back end so that we can still go after the Dreadnought. And then again, wary of Overwatch from those who just sat still, musical statues with them. That's movement done. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Use it. Boy, it's a tough choice, it really is. Mike's using his CP. So we're going firing this, all the DACA into here, and 4 laser cannon shots going into the Dreadnought. Mike is going to do Armour of Contempt, keep that 3-up armour save. I'm going to Dark Packs them. Goes off. Not blessed. 3s into combat is 4s, actually.
Yep.
Ooh, 3 hits becomes 6. Because of Nurgle. 3s to wound, right?
Yep.
Right. Saves of rolled over. So we're looking at saves of 3+. 4 dice in 3s. Huge roll. There's 1 Patreon left. It's Vagabond. Mike's not going to use it. And it blocks really well. Well done. D6 plus 1 is 4 minus 1. 3 wounds. Dropping down to 7. Oof, okay. Heavy bolter. 3s. 5s. 2 saves, twin linked. 3 saves at -1. 3 saves of 4+. In. Model slain. From the back or from the front?
Doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, they've done what they needed to do.
Okay. Havoc launcher. 2 shots. 2 hits with a sustained. Nope, nothing. And then the combi weapon. A hit. And anti-infantry 4+. So a devastating wound, dropping down to 2. Not too bad for the Landraider, not too bad. Going to turn to the laser cannon team. Plasma in here. Laser cannons into the Dreadnought. We'll Dark Pact. Goes off on 11. We'll do rapid fire 2 plasma shots in 3s. Oh, missed. Well, that would have been useful. Anyway. We'll do laser cannon shots. We'll use the last Patreon, Vagabond. He plays all sorts. Does play Salamanders, Space Marines. Plays Khorne. That'll do.
4s.
Well, Havoc Raw.
Oh.
Ignoring all modifiers.
3s then.
Interesting bunch. 5 hits. 3s to wound. We've got ourselves 3 wounds coming through here. As we're still clipping cover, so Mike's going to get the crucial 3-ups. Massive roll. Oh, he's passed the ball. Oh. Just rolling to see what we've already got. If a couple have gone through. Oh, man. The Dreadnought's alive. It's on 7 wounds left. Damage has been heavy enough, but it's still very much alive. We'll press on. More firepower to come. All right, so shooting phase. The rest of the shooting phase completed for the Alpha Legion. So a devastating wound just chipped off 1 from the Brutalis Dreadnought. Across here, it worked out well for the Chaos Chosen, supported by a ton of DACA coming through. It was enough to hose down what was left of the Red Scorpion squad, plus the Chaplain was brought down also, being finished off by a melter gun hit that came from the squad leader. From these, their DACA has been useful in this game as they sit on that central objective. Terminators are unable to shoot. Then we had some firepower from these. It's causing some wounds. We saw some from the Landraider.
Yep.
Firepower from these. It's managed to cause 2 wounds coming through. Mike then used add his ability to 0. So you've got -1 to -1 from a stratagem through with the captain to get a reroll. Command rerolled and just took 2 wounds, so 1 model's taken 2 wounds. And then this one fired into close combat, not blast weapons, managed to take out one of the models, but vitally Mike's kept both the lieutenant and the sergeant alive with their power fists. That is shooting phase done. We'll go on to charges next for the Alpha Legion. All right, so charges taking place. I tried to do a bendy charge around it. With the pivot, we failed. Charged across here, all went well. 12 dice, yes. I had 4 tank shock, but didn't roll a single 5+, so disaster across here. But I suppose tying them up in close combat. Chaos Lord leading his squad around the bend, charging into the bunker, and has now disrupted the home objective for the Imperial Fists. And then across here, Bikers doing their job, preventing the Terminators from getting deeper towards that objective to disrupt it. But their charge going ahead against the Chaplain. We'll go on to combat resolution next. So we're going to Dark Pact across here. Come on, Snake Eyes. There's another one. How? I think that's going to be the record for a game. So it fails to go ahead, so we will not get the Zinch bonus. We'll go for sustained hits though.
See who dies first.
With these, we won't get to reroll our hit rolls because we failed our Dark Pact as well.
Roll your damage to see if they die first before they hit. It changed it.
Oh yeah. D3 damage. Curses! Ha! Lost a Terminator. If you hadn't guessed. We'll lose. We'll lose. Yeah, I've got to lose the guy. The one that's near the objective. Sorry, it has to be him. Got to keep the Power Fists alive. Alright, so model slain. Very annoying. We have in that squad 3 Power Fists. And we'll go for sustained. So not rerolling. Looking for 3s. Sustained adds in an extra. Strength 8.
3s to wound.
3s to wound. -2. 5 saves at -2. So I would say 2 saves of 4+ to start off with on your regular biker.
4, 5. So how many on that?
2 saves of 5+, yeah, just to keep the biker alive.
Nope.
So he's gone. And then 3 saves of 4+ on the Chaplain's inbun. Big roll this one. Oh, not too bad. 2 6s. 2 damage taken.
Down to 3.
Okay, and then we're down to the Shredder. 5 attacks. Looking for sustained. Which we get 1, so we'll just put that back in. Now these are coming in paired to cursed weapons. Strength 5. 4s.
4s, yeah.
And twin linked. All of them at -2. 5 saves of 4+. Chaplain's not quite out of the woods yet.
So it's 3. What's the damage on that? 2.
There's 1.
Damage 1. So,
Just pass a few.
like a bit of pressure.
Very well done, Mike. Just the one makes it through. So 3 wounds taken on him in total. Chaplain lives. So we pushed on to resolve some of these combats. Biker slain and 3 wounds stripped away from the Chaplain, but he lives and he's about to fight back. Also done our charge across there against the bunker and stripped away a ton of wounds. 4 wounds left on that thing. Some hammer blows coming through and also some successful power fist attacks coming through from what's left of the chosen squad. Now we're on to Mike picking a combat between these two. He reckons he's got enough firepower to deal with those quite comfortably, so therefore it must be the Dreadnought that fights into the Terminators.
3s.
Oof. 2s to wound.
2s.
Down to 4 ups again. I failed them all.
It's them all dead. 3 damage.
Ouch. Imperial Fists have solid units. There's no doubt about it. I was about to say Terminators are one of the few units that can stand up to Dreadnoughts, but it would have been a stupid thing to say. All right. Well done. Yeah, we'll fight here with the Nibbler. So I'm not going to Dark Pact.
Is he
bracketed?
Yeah.
Nope, no bracket. 3s to hit. 3s to wound. Good for you. 3 make it through. 3 at -1. May as well roll them all together. It's the same. 4 ups.
Oh,
Sneaking
so
very right. Sergeant gone. That cuts out a power fist. 2 wounds on the lieutenant. He'll drop down to probably 2 left.
Yeah.
Okay. And you may as well just do his attacks back.
Yeah.
4 attacks with the power fist. I think we said he needs 2s. Right, we're talking about the lieutenant, his ability. We reckon he's lost lethal because as we come to his fight, he's not leading the unit anymore. Let us know in the comments section if you think otherwise. We reckon that's the situation, Finn.
2s.
2s. Ooh, a lethal it would have been.
Yeah.
5%.
Nice.
You've got 1. Mike's got 1. Dear me. Got me.
Yeah.
Don't blow up. Target destroyed. Well done. Alpha Legion's starting to lose. It's taking heavy casualties here. Casualties heavy on both sides, but we're losing some units. So that's that resolve. Lieutenant will sit where he is. Then we have the chaplain fighting back across here with his attacks, the Crozius Arcanum, to bring down Terminators.
3, 4, 5.
I really think I'm losing too much stuff here.
Yeah, so it's on 2s. 3, strength 6.
Okay.
Just a 2, -1, 2 damage.
3 ups. Pass both. All right. Terminators will remain, but there's a Brutalis Dreadnought staring at them. There's the bunker to fight back, and that's combat's resolved. All right, so end of turn, the bunker doesn't get to fight back. So points coming through for the Alpha Legion. 8 points for primaries, not too bad. 5 points for primaries with no prisoners, and we dump sabotage for the CP. 31 points to 20 at this stage. Imperial Fists are going to pick up more points and level up, and may well be able to go past the Alpha Legion here. So really a good even slog between these two sides. It's just looking for breaking point for either of these two armies. There's a chance now for that with the Imperial Fist. They've got 2 very powerful dreadnoughts in pretty good condition and free and available to shoot and charge. Turn 3 for the Imperial Fists coming up next. That's turn 3 here for the Imperial Fists. Cards drawn, extend battle lines and secure no man's land. I think Mike used the last of his draw a 3rd card and discard 1, or reshuffle 1 back in. So grabbing no man's land is all possible. Extend battle lines. Tricky because the home objective is now lost thanks to this Chaos Lord. Chaplain's pulled out of close combat heading across in this direction. Remaining stationary, the Dreadnought didn't want to move because of Overwatch. The Lieutenant moved round, didn't overwatch him, and these moved round, didn't overwatch the Eradicators and their captain. Remember, this is sticky control here for the Imperial Fists. They don't control the home objective, but they did control, or do control, 2 no man's land objectives. They'll get 3 points for each of those, 6 points coming through for primaries. And Inceptor stay in combat just to harass and disrupt here, and the lone Lieutenant moving through. Shooting phase next. Right, firepower's complete. We've worked our way through it. I think a Terminator was slain across here. Servo turret taking 1 down. And then the Dreadnought firing across. There's some fire from the bunker as well. Some firepower from the Dreadnought. Knocking down just 1 of the Havocs and a wound on another. Took some casualties up here. Lost 1 from each end. Still kept ourselves within 3 of the objective. With the las cannon team, you can see both the Venom Crawlers are gone, and 1 exploded, knocking a wound off the Lieutenant. He's barely alive with just 1 wound left. Remaining close combat across here, and that's it. So firepower finished. We'll go on to charges here. Casualties very heavy on both sides.
This is a 12-inch.
Oh,
To get the here.
Whoa, okay, we're all up some charges. So charges taking place. Brutalis Dreadnought's gone in. He's used his built-in mortal wound ability and knocked down 1 of the Terminators. And Mike's doing his attacks right now. It's looking healthy enough. 5 hits. Attempted charge across here and failed. And then Dreadnought failed with his charge. We overwatched him for a CP and missed.
4 -2 flat 3.
About to be wiped out.
Twin linked. An extra one on top.
Another one. What's the damage?
3.
Uh, 50-50 chance of keeping a model alive for a CP.
If you want to know my thoughts on it,
Yes.
I would take that I would.
You would re-roll it?
Yeah.
Why?
You want to know why?
Well, no, you don't have to tell me.
'Cause
No, don't tell me, because that's a league game. Don't tell me. Let me. So my reasoning is I want to save the CP for other stuff. What's the point in keeping him alive? Mike knows a reason why, but I can't think of it. I could tie you up, but you'll still knock me down. I'm gonna go. All right. So that is my final decision, right?
Okay.
If I had a command rerolled like Mike's advice, I would have passed and lived. I could have like resurrected another model, which could have been another move. So I can't see any reason to stay alive. But you go ahead. You can. You're heading off in that direction. Yeah, he's freed up.
Or you could have, in your turn, fallen out of combat, roadblocked me.
Stop you from moving around.
For another turn to stop me from...
Because it's on the rampage now. Yeah. I understand what you're saying. All right. Okay.
And because you've given me this,
yes,
I can consolidate and bypass the pivot.
Okay, right. Fair enough. Understand.
Closer to the...
That's okay. We'll press on with the rest of combats, which is just in... against the bunker, yeah, okay. We'll capture him on camera. He's quite a cool dude. Well, not Dark Pact. He's looking for 3s. Dark Pacts wouldn't have helped, actually, so okay. 6s are great. No, we could get a wound. And that's about it. -2.
4 up. No.
2 wounds caused, 2 wounds left. We'll see if his Power Fist buddies can help out. Looking for 3s. Looking for 5s. And we get none. So the bunker actually survives. We'll sit there on 2 wounds left. I think Mike wanted to blow up, possibly. Okay.
D6 damage. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Interesting. Right, okay. End of turn, we'll calculate points here. So end of turn, resolve this combat across here. No wounds caused by either of those 2 units. So points come through. 6 for primaries. 5 points came through for secure no man's land. And then 2 points for extend battle lines. Mike not in control of the home objective, but still able to pick up points for taking no man's land objectives. So pretty good on secondaries. 6 on primaries. 33 points to 31. Imperial Fists have gone past their score from the previous battle, as there's still 2 turns remaining. What I would point out, which is helping the Alpha Legion, is for at the start of our next turn coming up, we still currently, well, it's a bit precarious, we do hold our home objective, so we'll get 3 points for that. And then 5 points for each of those 2, because even Mike's home objective is an objective outside of our deployment zone. So 13 points about to come through here for the Alpha Legion. I guess secondaries is going to be quite crucial as well to keep those points flowing through. Both sides have done quite well getting points on secondaries. The game hangs in the balance. Victory could go either way here in this contest. We'll go on to turn 4 for the Alpha Legion next. Turn 4 for the Chaos Space Marines. Some tricky moments. So Cleanse is the card in play. I used up my draw a card and reshuffle one back in, but Cleanse is in play and secure no man's land. So we've tucked into the middle of the warp portal with the Havocs. We're going to try and camp out on that objective for as long as possible. Then moved around here with these, trying to buy ourselves some time. Remaining stationary in close combat. We did pull out to massive risk. We pulled out close combat with the Chaos Lord, tucked a few models around the corner. We were overwatched for free by the bunker. Took no damage. Yeah, we took 2 wounds from heavy bolters, but passed. And then no further overwatch coming through. So that's movement done. Alpha Legion really have been stripped down. They've lost a lot of stuff here. We'll go on to the shooting phase next. All right, so firepower complete. We did throw the grenade at the chaplain, took him down. So he's gone. Cleansing. Nothing. Weird. We rolled a quad 4 ones rolled for, and fouled a Dark Pack and took 3 wounds. Disaster with the Landraider. And so we missed entirely. Did take out a lieutenant though, with a combi weapon. Heavy bolter into here, no damage. Havoc launcher over there, no damage. Laser cannons, chipped off 2 wounds from the Dreadnought, still remains with 5 wounds left. End of shooting, charges, yes. We'll try and take out the bunker with a charge across there. Okay, charges went ahead. Dreadnought, or the bunker, was destroyed and did detonate, but just the one mortal wound coming through, thankfully, taking out one of the Chaos Chosen. And I should also mention the CP paid to guarantee a pass for morale to make sure we hold on to that objective at the start of the turn. Across here, 1 wound caused, none returned, and that's it. Not much left on the board. We'll end the turn here, give an update on the score for the Chaos Space Marines. So end of turn, what's proved crucial for the Chaos Space Marines is the snatching of Mike's objective across there by the Chaos Chosen, the Chaos Lord. 13 points picked up for primaries, 5, 5, and 3. Then 2 points picked up for cleanse for the Havocs in the middle. And then also secure No Man's Land just for 2 points coming through as well. We don't think that counts as a No Man's Land objective. It's an objective that's in Mike's deployment zone. So 13 points for primaries, 2 and 2. So 17 points coming through, 48 points to 33. So good amount of points coming through for the Chaos Space Marines. Mike's going to get 6 though, 3 and 3 to put him up to 39. And then he's drawing secondary shares. This game is still tight. We'll go on to turn 4 now for the Imperial Fists. Movement for the Imperial Fists here. So Bring It Down is the card in play, and Establish Locus, both of those being used. Mike spent the CP to change one of the cards around, but that's the 2 cards in play. Servo turrets moved around a little bit on the objective. Dreadnoughts freed up moving across in this direction. The other Dreadnoughts made a move as well, heading off towards home objective. Imperial Fists looking to gun down targets and reclaim their home objective. Moving out across here, Overwatch took one down with a Landraider. No other damage coming through, just the one model slain. And that's it. Movement done. 6 points coming through for primaries. Shooting phase next. Alright, so Mike's lining up charges here. Firepower's taken place. Duh, Landraider's gone. It's a later stage in the game. Servo turret got 2 successful wounds. We blocked both of those with the 2 remaining models. Some shooting coming from the Dreadnoughts firing through, stripping me down just to 2 Havocs left. Chaos Lords, Mike's directed firepower across here as priority. Lost another las cannon as well. I think that came from the Dreadnought, the Redemptor. And then these, we forgot for a number of turns, they have the pistol keywords, so they could have kept firing into close combat. They don't at this time, but didn't cause any damage against the Landraider, but it was destroyed anyway by firepower coming from the Eradicators doing their job, clearing the Landraider away. I would say, just to remind you, just the model's been removed, but there it is from Ikarus Patton. Check him out on Instagram, and there is a discount code that has been created for you that you can use. You'll find that code in the video description below. We'll go on to charges next here as the game begins to fizzle out into quietness and serenity here. Oh no, maybe not. Charges, we'll roll these up. So charges taking place across here and combat's resolved. Mike charged in, caused a casualty. I dart packed and lost 2 more. And then we caused a wound, 2 wounds, Mike fouled 1, and we brought one of the models down that had a wound left. And that's it. An extreme charge attempted but failed. And a charge attempted across here and failed. So that's it. Points coming through. Bring it down the Landraider.
Yeah,
nice.
Establish Locus.
Establish Locus dropped for a CP. I'll give you an update on the score. All right, so turn 5 here. This is going to be tight, this one, for the Alpha Legion. So behind enemy lines and defend stronghold are the 2 cards. 8 points picked up for primaries, not 13. We are okay here. We fouled that one. And then we 0 CP'd and auto passed across the other side with the Chaos Lord. So 5 and 3. Didn't get the central objective. That's at 5 points, which was a deadly blow to take. Movement, we've remained stationary. Pulled out of close combat across here. We moved over here and were overwatched, but still alive. They passed their morale as well. And then the Chaos Lord, he's just backing off now. He's done his job. Plus, I want to pick up points for behind enemy lines. That's movement done. Shooting phase next. All right, so shooting phase complete. We've actually raced ahead and finished my turn and Mike's. Just to power ahead here. Dart pack passed. 2 melter hits coming through. Went through and destroyed. No, caused some damage with a melter wound coming through. Actually finished off by the las cannon team. Who moved through to here and then shot the Dreadnought in the back, bringing him down. Didn't blow up, so he was removed from play. And that was it, really. There was no back to our close combat across. There was no other shooting. So that wrapped up the turn. Points have come through. I'm going to go through all the points with you in just a moment, just to finish this game off. Then we switched over to Mike's turn. Not in control of the home objective. So, sorry, points come through for Mike at the end of your turn, right, for primaries. So Mike tried to execute a move to try and reclaim the home objective. Didn't roll high enough with an advanced roll to get round onto the home objectives, didn't pick it up. Therefore, 3 points coming through for this one. 3 points coming through for that objective. Then did well on secondaries. Cleansed twice here and here with him out of combat. And it's an objective outside of your deployment zone. So twice, that's 4 points. And then also engaged in all fronts, which Mike managed to manipulate or move units around here in this quarter, that quarter, this quarter, and then back these off in advance for that quarter, picking up another 4 points. So a good haul of points coming through for the Imperial Fists. It will be a noble score for both sides. Then 3 points coming in for Defend Stronghold and for the Alpha Legion. We're not sure who's won. I think it's the Alpha Legion, but I could be wrong. We'll give you an update on the score. It's going to be close enough. That game went down to the last moves, the literal last moves. The final advance roll would have decided the game from that Brutalis Dreadnought. His little legs carried him as fast as he could, but he couldn't run home in time. So, like the gingerbread man or something. So points coming through, a total of 57 points for the Imperial Fists, 62 points to the Alpha Legion. They picked themselves up a win, but they have had to work exceptionally hard to pick it up against this battle-hardened Imperial Fist army. So despite the loss here for the Imperial Fists, as this list there's a solidness to it for sure. Alpha Legion really had to make the effort to crack open this army, but still Mike managed to keep a good number of units alive on the board. Some of the really powerful combinations, such as the Brutalis. This flanking unit across here, a real menace for us to deal with, and it eventually did get its target, took the Landraider down. Imperial Fists really dominating the board with their hardware, not much left for the Alpha Legion at all. We'll talk about units of the game next for both sides. I think my choice is going to go to that Chaos Lord. Absolutely insane. A 5 attack model getting 11 hits. And then a heap of mortal wounds coming through from him, along with his chosen squad as well. They are dangerous, and really it was their attack breaking through to the home objective for the Imperial Fist that really helped to swing the game just about in favour of the Chaos Space Marines. Imperial Fist, Brutalis Dreadnought, he just charges into stuff and causes tons of damage, and then chews up stuff with his fists. Brilliant unit, and I think a bargain at 160.
Yep.
Compared to 210 for a Redemptor Dreadnought.
Hello, it put some work in too.
It did. The Dreadnoughts are a solid choice here. I'm tempted to go for a third one for this Imperial Fist army. Keep a lookout for army development with them. Alpha Legion looking quite refined now as well. They picked themselves up their first win. A new Chaos Legion arrives on the channel. Ambitious to the point where they will happily bypass the Black Legion to take the channel crown. Surely that cannot be allowed to happen. And even Mike with his Black Legion will try and stop that. Keep a lookout for more battle reports on the channel and on channel membership. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.